Yo, yo! Chat, what it do? Happy Saturday, friends. Hopefully everybody's having a great Saturday. Fellas, what up, what up? Be sure to check the link up in the eBay description for the sweepstakes. Offers are open on all the teams you see up here on the screen. Fellas, what up, what up, what up? Wizards, Celtics. Done. Fellas, what up? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. We got one NFL left. That was Celtics. Jazz still on the board, by the way. Jazz is one of the best teams in the NBA when it comes to the breaks. Wizards. Man, Wizards were up there too. That's another good one. Jazz are still up there. Jaddy working on some NBA tonight. Fellas, offers are open. Yo, what up? Streetwear. I saw you on the auctions tonight, man. How are you? Good to have you back, brother. Jaddy taking down the Wizards. That's a great one. Great one for the NBA right there. Jazz still on the board. Great one. And the Celtics. All right, fellas. Fellas, what up, what up? Venmo, PayPal, Cash, everything on the right side of the screen here is available. We've got the Dolphins. That's our only NFL team left for tonight. We got the D-backs, the Rockies, the Marlins, the Rays, the Heat, the Pelicans, the Magic, the Suns, the Jazz, and the Raptors. Offers are open. Offers are open. There's no such thing as a bad offer. You guys can give me any offer here in the YouTube chat. Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App for payment on these. These will ship with your eBay order. There's no extra shipping on tax on these. It's covered by me. See team up here you're interested. Let me know. The more teams you buy, the better deal I can give you. I don't know. Be sure to type out your team completely in the YouTube chat. And then after a certain point, I will allow them to be like abbreviated. That way, everybody's got a fair chance if they do want a team. When they hop in here, they can see it. They can type it. So be sure to type out the teams completely. A lot of good NBA still on the board, man. The Pelicans still up there are phenomenal. The Jazz up there are phenomenal. Didn't the Magic just go, or am I crazy? No, it was Wizards. Okay, I got them. And then Hawks. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah. All right. Fellas, what up? What up? Welcome in. We take Venmo, we take PayPal, we take Cash App. Once we get these last ones off the board, we'll get ripping tonight, my friends. We just got to get these sold, and then we can start chatting it up and having a great night, man. Don't be shy to give me an offer in the YouTube chat and or the Discord. Have Lions already? Is there anything else you're interested in, Aaron? I would do 20 for sure for just them, but if you want to get to 15, if you want to throw in like another team or two for 5 off, I could get to the 15. The more you buy, the better deal I can give you. So if we want to do, if there's anything else you're interested on the board, we can pair with it, see if we can get it down. Ignore trivia right now. Trivia is already excited to get going tonight. Let's do the 20 done deal, my man. Fins off the board. Sold out for the NFL tonight, brothers. Sold out for the NFL. And you were on the Lions, right? I see you. Yes, sir. Got you down, Mr. Aaron. NFL is sold out, fellas. I'm going to print that sheet on out. All right. Fins are off the board. Fellas, offers are open on the final teams up here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Matt, that is my bad. Can I turn that off? Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Cool. Postal, what up, brother? Fellas, offers are open on the teams up here on the board. Once we get them sold, we'll get ripped for the night. Don't be shy. Offers are open. If you need to use the Cam's card now that you break sheet, you guys again are more than welcome to. I'll post that here in the Discord. It's basically a checklist with the fat cut off of it for the break, and you don't have to look up like each different product in each sport to see what you want. But offers are open. The more teams you buy, the better deal I can give you. You never know, man. Some of the best hits some nights go to the, what boxes tonight? What sport? Which break? I got NFL, I got MLB and NBA. For NFL, half Resurgence, third of Photogenic, which is 3 packs, half Phoenix International, third of Origins, half Tops Chrome. I believe it's quarter Donruss for MLB. Which break are you interested in, Sharky? Football? Football. Let me read it. Well, we're sold out on football, my man. We're sold out. But our boxes tonight for football, just out of curiosity, are half Resurgence, third Photogenic, third of Origins, and a half Phoenix International, my man. Brandon, meet me at 20 on. Meet me at 20 on. I hook you up with some good deals a lot, man. Hook me up this time. Give me Rocky's 20. Give me Rocky's 20. I got you. Firm handshake on it. And we're done dealing on it. And we're done dealing on it. Done deal. Not like done dealing, but like done deal on it. I'll flip for it. Yeah, okay, sure. I don't hate that idea. Let's flip for it. I'm down, I'm down, I'm down. You want heads or tails? I'll let you call it. If I'm right, 20. If you're right, 15. I'll flip for it. You want heads? Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay.
We got the audio this time. How nice.
Tails.
Hey! I'm undefeated on the coin flip. I'm undefeated. Brandon, you got him, brother, but you lost the coin flip. Shout out Tails. Tails never fails. Rocky's to Brandon. Brandon, that was a fun idea. Pat, what up, brother? I'm about to go on the worst losing streak of coin flips known to man. I'm 2-0 or 3-0 on them right now. Jazz, done. Let's go. Jazz are a great team to have up there still. Jazz going off the board. And a pack of top loaders. Jazz and a pack of top loaders. Mike, thank you, brother. Pat, how are you, brother? How are you, man? Mike taking down the Utah Jazz. And a pack of top loaders a part of his deal. Got you down for those, my man. We got my phone so I can check payments real quick. Thank you, Brandon. I got your payment, brother. Thank you. It's gotta be rigged. Thank you, brother. Thank you. All right, Brandon's paid up. Waiting on Mike. Chad, did you send over yet? My phone's bugging out. Unlock phone. Unlock. Man, I was messaging Matt. I had my phone in my pocket. And I don't know. I was in the settings of our messages. Aaron paid on the fins. Thank you, sir. Aaron, happy to have you back tonight, brother. I think it was either the last night or Thursday night. I absolutely butchered your name when I was trying to call you out for a hit. Flip the coin on camera. Right. What's the excuse I win that one, you know? Oh, the coin was weighted. I'm kidding. I'm going to repost these to the Discord. Fellas, offers are open here in the stream. Just be sure to type out the team names. Actually, we're at the point. You guys can claim them by, if you want to get the whole sport or you want to abbreviate, you can do that. We're at the point where everybody's had a shot to grab a team on the unpaid, where if you beat somebody out because they didn't type out a certain font or amount of letters, you beat them. Pelicans are still up there. One of the best teams with the 24-25 class, with Donruss being up there especially. Heat, we'll make sure I got this right before I repost. Raptors, Suns, okay, yeah, Suns, Magic, Pelicans, Heat, yeah, perfect there, caught up to date. And then MLB is Rays, Marlins. Ooh, did somebody grab Padres? Did I miss that one? I thought somebody grabbed Padres. I think I just forgot to write it down. They did. Shout out, Matt. Oh, you got to let me know. You're the only one that's won one so far. You'll have to let me know how that goes. Because y'all's feedback will be very important in Pels Raps. Let's do 45. 45, that work, Pat? Pels Raps? If you guys are liking the prizes you want, we're going to make sure we keep them in there. And if we're like people get kind of tired of some prizes, we're going to swap them out kind of thing. Dundale Raptors off the board. Mr. OTP. And the Pelicans. I mean, I told y'all Chrome Update was going to steal some love tonight. Pelicans on the unpaid night. It's kind of crazy. Shout out Pat picking them up. And the Jazz were on the unpaid night. Another good scoop. And the Wizards, another good scoop somebody had. Some of the best teams. Pelicans and Jazz go off the board, Pat. Brandon did NFL, and then he didn't really give me a team, but I told Gorzo to make it a little bit leaning towards the Broncos. I was like, I don't know if he... So it's a little leaning towards Broncos is the way I told him to kind of go with it, but not like fully. Not fully on that one. Chat. Oh. Did it not update? I didn't update it. Raptors, Pelicans go off the board. Chat, I'm down to the final 6. Reposting them now. I got D-backs. I've got Marlins. You guys can claim them however you want now. You don't have to type out the name completely as shown on the screen. I figured that's what you wanted, but it was such a new like giveaway that like I didn't know how to explain to you guys how to claim it, and you didn't know how to, you know what I mean? So I was like, he's a Broncos guy. Just make it that way. Brady, what up, brother? I rigged a Chrome update earlier. Got a whole lot of nothing, but I did get that sick. That alter ego. Dude, the alter ego's a case hit, is it not? That's a lot of something. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll get on my soapbox again tonight about Chrome update. But it's getting a lot of love on the eBay. I mean, it's got the clicks. It's got the clicks. It has definitely got the clicks because this is the most NBA unpage we've had in a while. Don't get me wrong. NBA gets a lot of unpage all the time. It's the least popular break that we run. I love the NBA. But Chrome update came out and they stole our views for a second. They stole our views. Pat, you're paid up. Thank you, brother. And Pat's already in for overtime tonight, by the way. It is free hobby pack Friday or Saturday, where if you donate $40 to overtime, I give you a free hobby pack. That deal does stack. It's not required or even expected, but it is something we do because sometimes we have a lot of people that donate to overtime, and those guys deserve to be taken care of. They deserve to at least guarantee a hit or at least something fun to do for their overtime donation for making a break fun for everybody. We've already got one OT dono. We do from Pat. Chat, final 6. D-backs, Marlins, Rays, Heat, Magic, Suns on the board. Again, you can use the Cam's card nightly break sheet. If you're like, Cam, I don't know what to look at. I don't know what teams I want. Use this tool every single night in all of our breaks. That is a basically trimmed down brisket of a checklist perfectly designed for our breaks. That will be we got the Saturday and the Sunday breaks on there. Everything else from Wednesday through Friday has already been opened. But we'll have it updated on Monday night for next week's breaks coming up, which are stacked. And I'm going to talk about them tonight. I don't want to be talking about them sound like I'm trying to put them on to you guys and sell them. I'm generally so excited for the baseball breaks next week with how big they're going to be and how fun they should be. But we'll get to that later. We got to finish selling this one out. I got 6 left, my friends. 3 MLB, 3 NBA. Offers are open. You're not going to hurt my feelings. The only bad offer is no offer. Again, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Now, if I counter back at you, if you're gonna offer me and I offer you back, don't get your feelings hurt. Please, or just don't offer. Save us the time. But feel free to let it fly. Feel free to let it fly so we can get this filled up and get ripping tonight, my friends. We got 3 on the NBA, 3 on the MLB. D-backs, Marlins, Rays on the board, and then the Heat, Magic, and Suns. If I'm looking at this and I'm looking at a spot that I would want to do for tonight, I would lean. The Heat are also the most expensive. I would go. The Suns have actually not been too bad with Malawatch and the other cat they drafted this year. They've been getting a lot of volume, to be honest. Also an awesome dude. Death Star? That's crazy. Oh yeah, the card show you went to in Oklahoma City. Looked like a good show. I think I told Gorzo you're a Bo Nix guy. I'm not 1,000,000% sure that I got that far in the conversation. I can't promise I told him that. But 50-50 if I did. I'm not quite sure. Man, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Chat, final 6. Offers are open. You're not going to hurt my feelings. NFL sheets printed out. We're just waiting on these final 2 to fill, and we'll get ripping tonight on a wonderful Saturday. Tomorrow I'm booked up. I'm booked up. We got 3 breaks to fill tomorrow. I got father-in-law coming over to fix a hole in the wall I put in. Danny's coming over to sort and ship. Tomorrow's a busy one. If I would have known it was today, I would have got out there, planned for it, done some work earlier in the week so I could have the afternoon free today. I need to get to a card show in Oklahoma City, man. I always miss them until it's too late. I don't hear about them until the week of, and I've already scheduled out everything. I'm like, dadgummit. Haven't been to one yet. I've been doing breaks for 6 years, never been to a card show. It's embarrassing to admit. Chat, final 6. Final 6 on the board. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. Offers are open. And then we can get ripping tonight, my friends. And then we can get ripping. Yeah, I put a hole in the wall when I was putting the Ethernet in up here. With fiber, they can only put the jack on a certain spot, and it was in the kitchen. So the kitchen is on the other side of the house from where I'm at, on the floor below. So I had to run Ethernet cable up the wall, through the attic, up into this room, under the baseboards, or not baseboards, whatever the trim is on the bottom of the wall, around the wall, and to all my computers. And I put a hole in there at the bottom. And long story short, I had it fixed. And one of the Ethernet cables I had didn't work, so I had to take it out and put another one in. But by the time I did that, the patch was half dried. So then I had to try and repatch the patch, and it got too thick. And now it's like 1.5 inches hanging off the wall. It's ugly. It's bad. Raise heat 30. Done. Let's do it. Let's dance. Let's dance. Heat. Raise. Off the board. Down to the final 4. Call it March. Evan picking up 2 more. Putting us down the home stretch. Heat and raise. Heat and raise. Fellas, final 4. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. C King. Who's? No. No way. Hamstring. Dude, he did all that with a strained hamstring. That's a dog. That's my dog. That's crazy. That sucks. I hate hamstrings. That's the reason the Thunder didn't win a championship this year. Hamstrings, man. Hamstrings. Soft tissue injuries are so not talked about, and they should be. Hamstrings. Just, you pull it and you're done for a minute. 40 floor. Wrap it, Pat. Wrap it. Who do we pick up? I missed all this. I missed all this today. Pat shutting her down. Oh, man. OTP is going hard tonight. Pat's going hard. If you guys don't know Pat's nickname, his name is OTP. That is One Team Pat. And Pat just closed her out. Pat, we owe you some bangers tonight, brother. Let's do it. Pat, One Team Pat. Vamos! He states. All right. Chat, we are sold out. Everything is off the board. We are ready to rip tonight, my friends. I'm going to print our sheets out, and then we'll get going tonight. Oh, contrast. Okay. Okay. He's kind of sucks, but we'll see how that one plays out long term. You never know. I can't. Man, that stinks for Hayes King, though. At least he got some good tape in on his first game to maybe figure it out somewhere else if we don't keep him. All right, fellas, we're going to get ripping tonight. I think some people are getting their bids in for Wednesday already. You love to see it, fellas. You love to see it. Again, get your bids in early, my friends. Get your bids in early, especially on a weeknight auction. You never know what deals you might scoop up for a one-bid wonder. You never know. Great deals on the weeknight. I say that, and then, of course, eBay will go stupid, and everybody's like, ah. Evan, thank you, sir. I got your payment. Thank you, thank you. All right. Kyle Trash, yep. What year did the Astros win their first World Series? Pat, don't let me down on that one. All right, friends, we are sold out. Happy to have you guys here. Again, if you guys didn't realize, Keon, which is streetwear. Is it Keon? Am I butchering it, Keon? Kenyon? Keon. Kenyon? Kenyon. think it's Kenyon. Kenyon's back tonight, aka Streetwear. He was a Panthers fan. That's also the unspeakable fan, but we'll talk about that later. That'll come up at some point tonight. Welcome the brother back. Happy to have him. If you guys are first timers tonight, man, thrilled to have you join us here at the home of the Hap Hobby here at Cam's Cards Brothers. We run breaks every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday on eBay, and on Sunday via Discord, live streamed here on YouTube always. We open a box at a time. One NFL, then we'll do a box of baseball, then basketball, then football, then baseball, then basketball to out of boxes. Every box we open is a giveaway. There is no break you will ever be a part of that has more giveaways than Cam's Cards. I will bet my entire existence on it. Night in and night out, you can't beat it. Every box we open is a giveaway. You don't have to have a team in the break for the giveaways. Every night. That's not a weekend deal. That's not a, oh, we're doing it in the month of August. That is every night for the last 5.5 years almost. Whatever we started those giveaways, I don't know. And we'll show you how it's done on the first box tonight. First box tonight is going to be a fresh box of Origins. Everybody in the stream gets to guess the team you think gets the first rookie. If you guess the team that gets the first rookie card, right, pulled from this box, whether you're in the football break, whether you're not in the football break, it does not matter. I will stress that again. It does not matter. As long as you guess the team before we pull the card, you win yourself a free pack. You absolutely do. I am Butcher. Okay, yeah, that's fair. We'll call you Streetwear. We'll just go with Streetwear until I figure it out. Streetwear. He gets a Cam's Care package. That is a hobby pack. And Zion Mag for coming back and joining us. His first time was last night. He came back and joined us tonight. Shout out to Streetwear in the YouTube chat. 111222. Hey, Scout, give me a random number between 1 and 3. That way you guys can, by the way, chat, I had one rule last night. I had one rule. And everybody, almost everybody in here was in here last night. And probably some others that are going to be confused by this. I said it. And I say it almost every time I change that music running Plinko. Hey, guys, don't let me forget to change the music off. Don't let me forget to change the audio. Got in the car this morning. I get ready to go to the gym. Plug my phone in, right? Kick Spotify in. Bang, starts playing. Blaring is the Chicago Bulls introduction song yet again. Because I played it from the minute we did Plinko to the very end of the stream last night on an increased audio. No one reminded me. It just played the whole night, man. Just played the whole into stream last night. Oh man, I sitting there, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Terrence Ferguson Rams are gonna be the first rookie tonight. Chad, if you guessed the Rams, you're a free pack winner. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, Jalen Lane, Max Crosby, Jamar Chase, Trey Benson, Breece Hall for the New York Jets. I love it, I love it. One thing I do want to announce. I got a lot of things to talk about tonight. I could talk y'all's ear off all night tonight. Jaddy is a winner of a... I've got a couple people that have won the card case mini from the Plinko board. Card case mini is still out of stock. We're waiting on them to stock it back up. They said they were going to restock it after the National. They might have sold more than expected. It might be a little longer. I don't know. I was told after the National they should have stock available very, 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 very soon. Jaddy asked, he was like, hey, can I just put that money towards a larger one? And that is absolutely an option. And he actually found, and I work with Zion Mags. I go through their website religiously to find stuff to give away. He found a 4-row case, so to double the size of the 2R in the duck race for only $100. Now, it doesn't have team logos. It doesn't have anything special about it. It's just a black briefcase that holds your cards versus the ones we give away have logos on it. But it's double the size. If you guys have or do win a slab case mini, now going forward, and you want to pay the difference to get the bigger one, you are more than welcome to. If you win 2 of them, you can put both of them together and put it towards it. That is what Jaddy is doing tonight so that he can get it now. He doesn't have to wait for them to restock it. Don't get me wrong, he's paying for the extra to get the bigger part, which is like $70. But he's getting a much bigger thing, and he doesn't have to wait any longer. You know what I mean? So if that ever intrigues you and you want to get it, highly recommend those Zion card cases. I don't know if Tyler's here tonight or Anders or Gunnett or any of the guys that have won one through the duck race. I've heard nothing but raving reviews about the Zion card briefcases. Everybody has said great things about them. Not just because they were free. And then I've had people that have actually bought them because they didn't win the duck race and said they were the best thing ever. Savion Williams. Ashton Jainty. Raiders. Matt, I like that. Go get some Jainty. Kyle McCord. How about an orange? Oh, what a color match brownies. They're having a week. Matt, I like the scoop on them tonight, man. They've been hot this week. 123 to 249 Judkins color match. That's sharp. That is sharp, my friends. That is beautiful. Slap that up there. DK Metcalf and a Jordan Love in the all-white uniform. The Packers should rock that colorway more often. They really should. That's a great looking design. Great looking design. If you guys haven't got your bids in for Wednesday and you know what I'm talking about, feel free to get your bids in for Wednesday for Plinko. That's running tonight. We have breaks available in Discord for tomorrow. We're a little far behind getting those bad boys filled up. We're going to shoot for the stars to get those, if not all three, two of them, if not two of them, one of them ran tomorrow, so we can get those ran. Just letting everybody know we are, they're just behind schedule right now with the amount of claims. But we'll do our best to get them filled up tomorrow. If you haven't checked them out, haven't grabbed the spot, they'll open up to offers tomorrow morning, and we'll try and do whatever we can to get those bad boys filled up so we can get them ran tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Central. If they don't fill, they just get pushed back to Sunday. They don't disappear. They don't go away. They don't vanish. They just get pushed back to the following Sunday. Hockey, baseball, and basketball planned out, though. Those should be a blast. Really big ones. That's what happens when you go really big 3 on a Sunday. But that's besides the point. Just a quick note, if you haven't checked out or joined the Discord, they're available in there. If you can't find them and you don't know where to find them, feel free to ask. I'm happy to help. Ooh, you know who's crushed Inception just off a hunch, not off data or statistics? The Cardinals. The Cardinals. St. Louis has been spectacular out of Inception. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. They really have. The Cardinals have really ripped it. I don't know why. The Oakland A's, if you can get them on a great deal, because we are running that Inception on a Wednesday. Again, Wednesday night, Thursday night, some of the best nights for deals, just due to the weeknight. Ooh, is this? No, they're not perfectly decided. We got a half hobby of select here, fellas. Gonna randomize this one off. The Oakland A's, rookie-wise, are really good as long as that checklist checks out for them. Trying to think what else really rocks for. Yeah, Oakland. The Cardinals have just been a budget baller on there. The Nationals will be really good in there. The Braves, I think, could slip through the cracks and be a solid chance to be great in there. Dodgers always, Yankees always. They just got massive checklist in every single product that ever exists, kind of thing. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Hey, Scout, give me a random number between 1 and 2. Yeah, Browns crushed Chrome Black. Yeah. And the Browns crushed, was it Resurgence this week? Where they got the double auto of Judkins? That was insane. I think that was, yeah, that was Resurgence. Let Scout answer our question. My bad, Brady. I didn't mean to give away your sauce there, brother. I didn't mean to give away your sauce there, man. Hey, Scout, give me a random number. Oh, he said 1. I didn't see that. My bad. All right, never mind, Scout. All right, let's put this half back. Fellas, giveaway here is going to be the first numbered. First numbered. Chat, we do have fan, or not first numbered. First numbered auto remem. Right, and it's always how it happens too. And you'll remember it for a long time. Yeah. Yep, it's a gut punch. Yeah. Fun story, when I first got in the cards, I was doing breaks, buying them. And I missed the Panthers one night, and they got a CMC patch. At the time, a patch of CMC to me had me foaming at the mouth. Like, it was a napkin patch. It wasn't numbered. It was nothing crazy. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so I never lost the Panthers in the auctions again, because I was doing them on eBay. And I kid you not, the next night they got ran up because I wasn't going to lose them, because I just watched them get a CMC patch. And it was the night they pulled the Cam Newton rookie. So it happened for a good reason. I got gut punched for a good reason, so I didn't let it slide the next time, you know? I didn't let it slide the next time. Fellas, first numbered auto mem here for the for the giveaway for MLB. Here we go. We got a rocker. Manny. Dude, the Red Sox finally lost tonight. I'm not even mad. They just been so good. Like, we're due. You know what? You're due. You got to get punched on every now and then because we've just been that good. Alex Gordon. Wait, that's a pretty card. I like that. Travis Bazzana, Guardians. Streetwear, I saw you pick them up tonight. I think you did all 3 teams. I love that. Yeah. You got or all 3 sports. I'm sorry. Filler and an Eddie Collins. Still looking for a hit it. Oh, man. Bo is such a hard autograph to hit. I mean, he really, really is. Really, really is. He's not an easy one to find. Chat, I got to do my burger review tonight. So you guys know we're the only break on the face of the planet that will ever buy you lunch. By the way, I'm looking to make an upgrade to that where we buy you a steak dinner. Anybody like steak? Or the option to upgrade. I've had people that win like multiple burgers in a week. You can't, dude, I'm not trying to make y'all fat, right? I want you guys to be happy and healthy. But how cool, like how many times you would go to like your favorite steakhouse around the area because you stacked up 10 burger deals and took your family to a steak dinner, your wife on a date night. You're like, how'd you get this? Oh, remember those breaks you ate? Yeah, he paid for it tonight. I mean, come on. That'd be pretty cool. So it is National Whataburger today. So this is what I went and I did. I went and grabbed the patty melt today. Now, I'm not going to lie. The fries were cold. They were 3-2. Burger, not the best patty melt I've ever had. But you got to get the jalapeno side ranch, the spicy ketchup, and, of course, the Diet Coke. Overall, 7.3. It rocked, all right? Again, if you ever win your burgers, send me a picture. Give me a ranking 1 through 10. Let me know what you think of it. Wait, whoa. I'm getting fat from your givey. Matt, you've been in a break almost every night, every week with me. I love you for it. And you're getting married in 3 weeks? Dude, that jalapeno ranch is gas. Brady knows ball for that one. Brady knows ball for that one. It is so good. Yeah, it is. I'm getting fat from your givey. I need to fit in my wedding suit in 3 weeks. Are you getting married? What? Explain here, Matt. If you're getting married, congratulations. If you're going somewhere and putting on the suit from your wedding, have a blast. That sounds fun to be able to put the suit back on. Hagen, Jordan Lawler. We're going to pull another Bob Gibson out of this box. Bob Gibson, Cardinals out of 99. 2 on the print. St. Louis. Getting married. No way. Matt, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Getting married in 3 weeks. How about that? Mike Piazza, Filler, and a Roman Anthony. Wow. I'm shocked. Be sure to tell her about Cam's cards so she knows where your weeknight and weekends between the hours of 7 and 11 go, all right? Just break that to her before we do our vows, and that way we can get out or we can lock it in. You know what I mean? It's based on the reaction she has. I'm kidding. That's awesome, man. That is so awesome. That's so cool. I got married a year ago. About 14 months ago, out in Vegas. Me and my wife and we did like a small wedding. We didn't like the weird sides of the family to show up, so we went to Vegas. Oh, it was a blast having all your friends out in Vegas for like a weekend. It was a blast. Colt Emerson, Austin Wells Silver, Noah Schultz. Now, she does complain still to me that I am too loud opening sports cards, so I do have a double. I haven't talked about this on stream. I have a double soundproof blanket with a homemade soundproof door for the top of the stairs that she still hears me through when I'm opening sports cards. Neighbors haven't complained yet, but we'll see. That day might come soon. Pat, you wear headphones to the break. I mean, that's just a personal decision that I wouldn't recommend. Luke Keishel, Connor Griffin. We've only done one NFL box, so you're right on time, brother. You are right on time. Just one NFL box, no Niners out of the Origins. Mike, happy to have you, brother. Rocker on the wave, Dylan Cruz, and a Chandler Simpson. The way we do our breaks, Mike, is we do a box of football, box of baseball, box of basketball. So we're on the second box tonight. We had some unpaid to start us out tonight, so we didn't get rolling until about 9:25. Once we got those taken care of, we started ripping. So you're all right. You're not late at all, brother. Yeah, that's what I was saying. When you said I got a whole bunch of nothing but an alter ego, I was like, oh, like I think you made me guess. You made me second guess myself because I was like, maybe those aren't good. Maybe that was just a cool insert I saw. Yeah, those are like rare, very rare. Next pack up. Here we go. We got Frank Thomas, Stephen Vaught. Yeah, paying for sports cards versus paying for a wedding. It's gonna be a big difference. Blake Burke on the wave. Oh, I like the Marcelo. First numbered auto or mim, it was Cardinals. St. Louis. Free pack Cardinals. I don't know if I called that out. That was my bad. I think I was in shock that you were getting married. Matt, how old are you? I've never asked you how old you are. I figured you were like CJ's age, but I could be completely wrong. Nice Marcelo Mayer. I like that wave. That one's out of 199 as well. Okay, yeah, you're about CJ is. I guess CJ, I don't think CJ's buried. I don't think he is. I got Tris Speaker, Albert Pujols, York on the way for the Pirates, Matt Shaw, and an Ozzie Smith for the St. Louis Cardinals. Brady. He guessed the Cardinals. Let's go, Brady. Free pack winner. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Speaking of baseball cards, you did. Color match. I was talking mad about Linsanity, man. I was talking mad about it because I miss Linsanity. That was a time to be alive. Let me get you down for that free pack, Brady. Absolutely, brother. Brady. Free pack winner. So, fellas, I'm very excited for next week's baseball breaks. I don't want to sit here and talk like I'm trying to sell them to you guys or anything like weird like that because I don't know. It's not. Buying into a sports break is about as close to gambling. So me sitting here advertising it a week out feels weird and I don't know. Whatever. Regardless, if you haven't checked out next week's breaks or kind of heard the plan for next week, 1 and 2. Hey, Scout, give me a random number between 1 and 2. They're very, very awesome next week. We're kicking it off next week for baseball with Inception. Now, it is going to be pristine release day on Wednesday. However, chat first rookie card for the giveaway. Everybody guess a team. Even if you're not in the basketball break, guess a team. First rookie card. If you guess it right, you win a free pack every night, every box, every break. We're kicking off with Inception. I bought it a different style than I typically buy it for pre-order. And so I wasn't 100% confident it was going to be here on release day. So I did the responsible thing. We're doing a one-day buffer. We're going to break the brand new Pristine on Thursday. However, we're kicking it off with Wednesday with Inception, which is a monster. That's usually a weekend only or Discord only style box that we would break. And then Thursday we're going Pristine. And then it was like, well, Friday we got to do more Pristine because it's brand new this week. So we're doing Pristine with Topps Chrome and then some others. And then I was like, well, what do we do after that? How do we top that? Because then we're on the weekend. And so now instead of just doing Pristine and Chrome, we're doing Tribute on I think it's Saturday, and Tribute's what's supposed to be running tomorrow on Discord. So it is just an absolute haymaker after haymaker after haymaker for the MLB crew next week, and that should be a blast. Pristine and Tribute are products I didn't think we were even going to get, and we've been doing bigger and bigger breaks, and they've been filling quicker and quicker. And so I was like, you know what? Screw it. We'll get them. We'll try them out. Can't complain like that, you know? We're just going to let it fly. So we're running them, and we got them. And I'm excited. DeJounte Murray. Pelicans, first rookie is the giveaway here. Asar, Zubac, Chris Murray. And same goes for basketball, man. Basketball's got double signature series next week. Chris Murray, our first time ever doing signature series basketball. Calc Brenner, Hornets free pack winner. Steph Curry, if you guys guessed him. Clifford, I like it. Kings. And a Julian Phillips for the Bulls. However, the week after that, which I know is a long way away, will be a bit of a short week, I believe. I'm not sure we'll have anything on the weekend, so just plan accordingly. Well, I think the week after next week is just going to be Wednesday, Thursday. If that, we're going to see Dad's birthday. We're supposed to be going out of town, but my mom broke her tailbone, so we're trying to figure out if she can even go, and if we don't go, where we go, if we don't go. So it's up in the air. But just keep your plan accordingly. As if you make your calendar around Cam's cards. But just so you know, if there's nothing, you're like, what's going on? Yang Hansen. I like that. Julian Phillips. Oh, Pelicans. Oh, T-P. How about a Missy? That's a cool hoop sign. Great design card. Wow. And a free pack for streetwear. There we go. Missy on the auto. Unpaid Magic. Fellas, there's a reason we have unpaid Magic. Jay Crowder. Joe. Dude, he's been everywhere right now for the T-Wolves lately. Great. By the way, great school. I think he went one bid wonder tonight on the T-Wolves with the chance to get Anthony Edwards rookies out of Optic. I was paying attention. I love it. Jovic, Desmond Bain, and Derek Lively. We have a thing called unpaid Magic here at Cam's Cards. It's been around forever. And it's not just because we're like, oh, an unpaid team did well. Oh, that was numbered. Hold on. That was numbered. That's 2 out of 75, Pat. It blended in. I just caught it when we sat it down. Unpaid Magic exists because teams that hit the unpaids. Just because they hit the unpaids doesn't mean they bottom feeder. They sometimes they just slip through the cracks. And speaking of the Pelicans, right there. I did not know that about Beringer. That's impressive. He wasn't big on my radar until towards the end. That's impressive. Free back winner for my dog, fellow Panthers fan, might I add. We don't talk about college football, but we'll talk about the Panthers. Let's go. That's actually incredibly impressive. A good guy to like buy and hold in, or maybe not buy, but if you have him, you don't got to move him. Just hold on to him and kind of see what he does. I love that. I don't hate the auto TBH. No, I mean it flows well. If he could have just, instead of going this way, gone this way some, would have been really nice. Sick him. Oh, that is a Baylor Bear too. How about that? Pat. There we go, man. Let's go. Oh, that's incredible. That's actually spectacular. I love that. Connect. I actually love that for Pat, man. De'Aaron Fox. Karl Anthony Towns. Rui. DeAndre Hunter. The GOAT. Like our NBA talks last night, this guy would give everything every night. It's so fun to watch, man. It's going to be sad when he's not in the league anymore. Shed. I like Shed. He's a rookie in the year prior. Not talked about a lot, but I like where he's at. John Morant highlights. The only highlight he has is pulling a gun on Instagram Live. That's the only highlight that brother's putting together recently. Wait, you went to Baylor? I feel like we've had it. No, maybe not. Long time ago, we had this conversation because I know for a fact you and Pat have been in the breaks together at the same time. Maybe not recently, but Quincy AC. That's awesome. Are you serious? That's awesome. Fellas, if you guys are our first time tonight, be sure to say what up. We're happy to have you be a part of tonight's stream. Talk sports, talk cards with us. If you guys are our first time and you come back and join us in our next eBay break, which is going to be Wednesday night, you get a free hobby pack and a free Zion mag. Shout out to Streetwear94 in the YouTube chat. He's a second timer tonight. Ooh, Kalani Ware with a cool parallel. He got himself one for coming back. Oh, man. That's kind of crispy. I wish the Thunder would have won it when they did these cards. Finals Pursuit. Jalen Brunson. Still can't believe the Knicks won it. I mean, that was crazy. He lived on my floor as a freshman. Oh, Brandon, I was going to talk about that, and I got sidetracked. Thank you. AJ Green. Thero. Darius Garland. I'm hoping to get the post up this Monday, Tuesday. Aaron Naismith. Jalen Brunson, depending on if these breaks on Sunday fill. I'm a little worried that they don't. Which, honestly, if it happens, it happens. Whatever. It'll give me more time to do the fantasy football. But if they don't fill, I'll be able to have them up that post up Monday night. I hope they fill. I'm not trying to say I hope they don't fill for the record. But that would push that up where I can get that done sooner. Fantasy football coming up. If you want to play and you haven't let me know that you want to play, let me know. I'm going to have a post up. It's going to have the price to join for the pot and the draft date. That way, everybody can kind of, if you look at the date and you can make the date and you can make the buy-in, then you will know you're good to go. For fantasy football, at Cam's Cards. I'll post it on Twitter, I'll post it on Facebook, and I'll post it on Discord. And that way you guys can interact with the post or DM me off of that and let me know, like, hey, I'm interested. We will have a fantasy football league. Jalen Williams, bounce house. I love that. Jace Richardson, slam dunk. Stephon Castle, Sam Hauser, Chris Middleton. How about a Steph Curry and a Michael Porter Jr.? It's been different every year. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know. We've had years where we had like 40 people try and be in it. And we've had years where we have like just 14 people that want to be in it. It just varies based on, you know, who's around actively right now when we do it. So depending on that, we kind of fluctuate the buy-in. If we have like 50 people that want to play, we're going to raise the buy-in to try and limit or, you know, slim it down so I don't have to go around like, hey, we don't have room for you. Sorry, get out kind of thing. So I don't know. I'm probably shooting for $50 for the buy-in. I don't know. I think 50 if we do like 12 or 14 people. That would be like $600, $800, $700 for the winner, which I think would be a good little pot. Fellas, that's the first time around the horn tonight. That's NFL, MLB, and NBA. We go back to the start for some Phoenix NFL. One of my favorites, man. I brag about it. I think these are some of the sharpest parallels in the sport of football trading cards. They sharp, they pretty. They're incredible. They really are just incredible, man. I want everybody to guess two teams here. So this is what we call a daily double. It happens every so often. It's usually supposed to be once per break, but I end up loving doing it. And we do it like 9 times a break sometimes. So you're going to guess the team for the first rookie card, and then you're going to guess the team for the first numbered auto or case hit. Whatever comes first right here. If we pull a numbered card that is a rookie, or an autograph that is rookie, or a case that is rookie, you will count for the second guess first, and then because we'll pull another rookie, you might not pull another case hit. Obviously, if you get one from a box, you know what I mean? All right, friends. Guess two teams in the YouTube chat. Now, I did want to brag about some tools I made today. Just like I make all the stuff for kind of Cam's Cards. I am not a software engineer. I do not understand software. I do not understand coding, but I've always been fascinated by it. One of my biggest pet peeves about fantasy football. Maybe you guys relate with this or anything. I hate ESPN app. I hate the Sleeper app. I hate any app that gives me a bazillion notifications for absolutely no reason. I can't stand it. I turn them off. Well, what happens with that is something happens, like Hayes King gets hurt and I don't get the notification. But also I didn't get 3 notifications about the boxing event that I don't give 2 licks about, that ESPN can't stop telling me about, and how Sleeper's going to let me have 3 free bets this week. So it's a trade-off. Alexa, stop. Hey, Scout, give me a random number between 1 and 2. So today, or last night I whipped up an app that it has all my fantasy football leagues built in. And if any player for free agency that's available has like a depth chart move where they move up or somebody gets hurt and they have a better chance of getting more points or something like that, it will send me a notification on my phone and Apple Watch. And if any of my guys get called out, it will ping me through my own app that I like, through my web server or whatever, to my app or my phone. That way I don't have to have the Sleeper notifications on or the ESPN notifications on. And it also has its own entire like dashboard for fantasy. I can make my own draft boards in it. I can look at all my leagues in one spot, set all my rosters in one spot, so I don't have to go between Sleeper and ESPN and Yahoo and back and forth and all that fun stuff. All in one spot. It's awesome. It's pretty freaking cool. So whoever wants to play fantasy football with me, get ready. I'm coming. Pause. I'm gonna win. Malachi Starks. How about a Ooh, we took 2. Hold on, fellas. Hold on. Jinty on the mojo out of 75. Matt, you might be Jinty's good luck charm, man. You might be Jinty's good luck charm. That's pretty sharp. Jinty's been a hard pull until all of a sudden the last few days, man. Congratulations on some more Ashton Jinty. Let's rock. It also, the tool I made has gone through every one of my past leagues and identifies their draft trends. so that I have a better way of drafting, so that like I know other people are like holding on quarterbacks, or like if they take quarterbacks or running backs or wide receivers earlier, or what players they target. Titans Cam Ward for Tennessee. Tennessee Titans tonight are Lonnie. Lonnie, welcome to the CamFam tonight, man. Happy to have you be a part of the crew. Say what up in the chat. Nice, Ward. I love it. DeAndre Swift, Trey Tucker, Nick Barnett, and Avele for the Denver Broncos. Brad, I don't got offers. Wait, unless that's the actual price they are. Oh, never mind. Never mind. My bad. My bad. I'll be quiet. I just had the notification. So yeah, like this is my screenshot earlier of the app. This was a test from last season, but like Deebo Samuel, Ricky Pearsall, freeing 9.8 points for the team, and then it'll tell you where it's gonna go, in what league you should pick it up in. You click on it, and it'll take you straight into the league app. It's awesome. It's awesome. Makes fantasy more fun and not as much like a chore as sometimes during the season. Trey Amos, another mojo. Oh. How about a Jim Everett for the Saints? That one's not numbered on the mojo, but a pretty card. Derrick Henry, Thunderbirds, Austin Eckler, Baker Mayfield, Sean McDermott, and one more, Ted Hendricks for the Colts. I can't be the only one that gets annoyed by notifications, right? You guys are just cool, like with ESPN blasting you with 40 notifications a week. As Cameron posts at everybody in the Discord at 5 p.m. Central every night. Listen. I'm just going to roast myself before anybody else had the opportunity to, all right? Last pack of Phoenix. Here we go. Good luck. Tyleek Williams, Lions. Contours, Cam Ward. There we go, Lonnie. I got Evan Williams, Kyron, Dan Fouts, Tank Bigsby. How about one more? Bucky. Slap these on up to the podium, and then we go to some MLB. Chat reminder, tonight is our giveaway Saturday for overtime. So if you donate to overtime, every $40 you put in does get you a free hobby pack. OTP is already in. That is Pat's Burner is already in for overtime tonight. He is already in. Got himself a hobby pack. The more the merrier. You can pick what sport you go to for your overtime. You don't have to let it. Wait. Oh. Brady, I don't got them open to offers yet, my man. I'll open them up to offers tomorrow morning. Unless that's the price they are at full. Then you got them. Bears, Angels, Ravens. But I'll get offers up on all those breaks up and running tomorrow. Hopefully before 11. I'm not sure what time Danny's getting here. I have to get him set up and running. And then I'll get him open so I can focus on him. All right, we got a Half Stadium Club, friends. Half Stadium Club on the board. Good luck for the MLB crew tonight. Very pretty set right here, man. Very pretty set. Jeremy, how are you, man? Side 1, side 2. Hey, Scout, give me a random number between 1 and 2. Number 1 from Mr. Scout. There we go. Going to the left side tonight. Fellas, giveaway here. First rookie card. Nice and easy. Get your guesses in. Nice and easy. I love that, man. I love that. Dylan said he was going to stop in this week. I actually did stop in and say what's up, I think, on Wednesday. He hadn't gotten a team yet, but he stopped in and said what's up. Chat first. Oh, it was real price? Okay, you got him. I was just... Okay. Yeah, they're all yours, brother. All yours. I didn't want to accept it, then people think I'm doing offers, and it was an offer. Yeah, they're all yours, brother. Okay. Awesome. Oh, we've moved. We moved back home in June. Yeah, so not too long ago. We just kind of... Last week was the first full week we were able to get into breaks, where we got Wednesday through Saturday on eBay. But yeah, we probably been back 6 weeks, 7 weeks now. Yeah, finally got out of Manhattan, Kansas. No shade to Manhattan, man, but there wasn't a lot to do out there, man. Just wasn't a lot to do. It was boring. It was boring, and I didn't have any help, so I was sitting there just... Yeah. It just took up a lot of time. A lot of time. You Darvish, it was tough. Frank Thomas. How about a Matt Olson on the red? First rookie is the giveaway here. Yours for the taking. How about a Vlad? Beautiful card. Beautiful. Logan Henderson, Brewers. Rafi. You guys can keep him in San Fran. Red Sox are good. And an Ellie De La Cruz for the Cincinnati Reds right there. Just wasn't a lot to do. And yeah, I was having to do everything because Danny moved back home. And so I was mentally just killed while I was out there. So it's nice to get back up here. Nice to get back up here. It's been incredible. I have some free time again. I've got friends around again. I have found my happiness again. Not that I was like not happy, but you know what I mean. Vlad Guerrero, Christian Walker, Sagasi, St. Louis, Red, Castillo. Well, Jordan Westberg right there for the O's. Cal Ripken, Corbin Burns, and a PCA for the Cubbies. Cubbies. I do want to make it to some football games, though, this year for the NFL. I do want to try and make it to some NFL games this year. Now that I'm out of Chiefs Kingdom, now I'm farther away. Make it somewhere, but I want to go try and catch some. Riley Green. I got a George Kirby. How about a Kyle Manzardo? A Garrett Cole red for the Yankees. Justin Verlander, concentration. Luis Robert. Dylan Cruz. I like that one. And a Juan Soto for the New York Mets right there. Slapper on up to the podium. Little Dylan Cruz action right there. Beauties. All right, here we go. Next pack. Stadium Club on the board. Oh, yeah. Dude, NBA games are great. They're cheap. They're not always cheap, but, like, you can sit upper deck of, like, the Thunder. I don't know about Minnesota because there's a bigger market probably. I can go to a Thunder game, sit the upper deck while we're a championship caliber team for probably $30-40 a ticket. And people, dude, so many people hate. Not hate. Hate's a bad word. So many people underestimate upper deck seats. They're like, it's upper deck, nosebleeds. Genuinely, upper deck, anything I've ever done has been great. I've never sat in the upper deck at a venue or a sporting event like, this is actually terrible. Maybe Jerry World if you ever sit up there, because that's a bit big. Pause. Mookie Betts. Caden Donna. Ooh. CJ out of 99. Out of 99, beautiful. Is it close? Okay, I am a bit outdated. I haven't been in Oklahoma for a Thunder game in a while. I did sit in the upper deck for the finals for only $100. That was a great deal. That was a killer deal, but that was because my buddy had season tickets and he lost his job and needed money. Dark moment there, but it led to a great ticket. Garrett Crochet. I got a Sonny Gray. I got a Bryce Harper and a Verlander. Season tickets are awesome, man. When the Thunder, do they have a wait list now? I had season tickets before I left Oklahoma, and I got rid of them because I wasn't able to make the trips, obviously. Now there's a wait list, but I do want to get some Thunder season tickets again. Maybe half season. It's conflicting with break schedules, Like, we do breaks in the evening. What am I going to do? Do a break from the Thunder court? If I could, I would. That'd be sick. No way. That's, not the injury part, but that's sick. That is one of my bucket list things in life is to sit courtside at a Thunder game. It is heavy bucket list for me. Gleyber Torres. Wolves ticket partner had a see, Matt's already thinking ahead for getting married. Matt is already thinking ahead of getting married because right there, Matt, we don't tell the future, the fiance this play yet, right? Next time, you get into a break and she's like, oh my goodness, What happened? And you know what you say? Ah, honey, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. Wolf season ticket package holders. They got their cards hacked. We're getting that money. Don't you worry. You use that. That's genius. That's genius, Matt. We've just figured out excuse number 1. Paul, I'm kidding. Chipper Jones red. I got an Albert Pujols. Nolan Ryan. Mark Vientos, for some reason, it's a half purple card for no reason at all. But it's been like that on all the base cards. And Logan Gilbert. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jeremy. I really do, brother. Thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I do try. I think it's a little bit different. Owner operator is the first word that came in my head. Whenever you get your own business versus a lot of breaks that, like, you know, they hire breakers. If I was getting paid by the hour to do breaks, I don't know if I'd be the same. You know? So I think having skin in the game is important. Chase Utley. Nomar Garcia Parra. Kodai. Matt Chapman red. I like that. Good photo. Oh, Pedro Leon for the Houston Astros. Pat with the second auto of the night. Pat shut it down on the unpaids, and he's already 2 autos in the night. This one was not on the unpage, so this was a pickup, as he is a Houston guy himself. And he did go to Baylor, as iPostal now knows. There we are. Fellow Waco guy, Astro man as well. Pedro Leon. Pat, 2 autos on the board. Keep it rolling tonight, sir. Keep it rolling, Randy. Yamamoto and an Augustin Ramirez. That's why you don't share bank accounts. That is a fact. I do not share a bank account with my wife either. I do not. Although Brighton is never the wife. I mean, I don't, well, she's not here, so she is never the wife that would ever get mad at me for any way I spend money. She could care less. She really could. But yeah, like, so we don't, but I don't think even if we did, it'd be a problem. But I'm not going to find out. I'm not going to find out, you know? I ain't going to find out. We're giving it separate. Yeah. Now we'll see. Maybe, you know, when this new job hits, maybe maybe when she starts her job as a PA, we'll revisit that. You know, we'll see where it goes. Wilson Contreras, Ketel Marte, having a red. Christian Walker, Joey Votto, Hae-Sung Kim for the Dodgers, Xavier Edwards, and an Evan Longoria for the Rays. One day she'll start that job. They pushed back her start date. It could be like October at this point. The state of Oklahoma is really dumb in some ways. They only meet 4 times a year to approve licenses for medical. And she missed the cutoff date for the first one by 4 days. So she has to wait an entire quarter for them to view it and approve it before she can start her job. She's literally had a job from after like a week she graduated and hasn't been able to start it. It sucks. Just sucks. One day. Oh, dude, I love that. I know exactly what video of Steve Harvey you're talking about. He wasn't like actually hosting the show at the moment. He was like talking to the crowd. Yeah. One for the bills, one for the fun for each. That you both can, yeah. I think it's a great system. Because nobody wants to be told what to do with their money that they make. Everybody works hard for their money, man. Nobody wants to have somebody in their ear. Like I bought some golf shoes. I have never had a pair of golf shoes. I sent Brighton the link. They're way too expensive golf shoes, but it is what it is. Didn't hear a single word of backlick. Well, obviously, because he didn't care. But if my wife was in my ear, if I bought golf shoes, like, oh my gosh, you can't do that. We don't have the money for that right now. I don't know how long I'd last, honestly. Sandy, Lawrence Butler, Mackenzie Gore. I've got some buddies who got wives like that. And I don't know how they do it. Now, I am the guy that always says too much when they shouldn't, and I will bust their balls right there in that moment. But it's okay. Nice Mo Balla right here on the orange with the Cubbies. That is sharp. Cubbies. Matt, there we are, brother. That's funny. That's funny right there, Mike. That is funny. That is the cherry on top to that conversation. That couldn't have ended any better. That is honestly the best line I've heard. Salvi and an Aussie Albies. What an absolute line right there. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, I agree with it. It's a perfect cherry on top right there. When you have that much, I'm sure people try to marry Steve for the money. Steve Harvey quote. Hey, he's a great man. He's a genius. Next thing you know, we're gonna have a Steve Harvey in the background of the break. Shout out Steve Harvey on a wonderful Saturday night, man. August the 8th, 2026, the first ever Steve Harvey break here at Cam's Cards. And we have Plinko, which I guess he didn't host Plinko. Or he didn't host, what is the guy's name? Has the thick glasses now, kind of chunky, lost some weight. Followed up from the legendary Bob Barker. Price is Right. What is that guy's name? He's good on TV. Oh, man. Shohei Ohtani's nickname? I have no idea. I've never heard of Ohtani nickname. Drew Carey. Thank you, fellas. Yes, Drew Carey. I was going to say he's Drew Carey because we have Plinko, which we'll talk more about after this box right here because we'll be at the halfway point. Yeah. All right, fellas. Now, this has been a fun product right here. This is, again, we have been running bigger and bigger breaks. We had some unpaid tonight. Again, those unpaid we had tonight are probably average on any other given night before we moved it back to Oklahoma. Honestly. So a little bit more than average over the past few weeks, but not compared to the long-term run. This is one of those boxes that, like, I have not been excited to try and put in the break and try and fill because it's an expensive box that a lot of people don't track. 2021. It's a throwback. We did it tonight successfully. No problem at all. So I love that. And going for next Friday and Saturday, we're continuing to try and grow the breaks and do bigger and better breaks. They're more fun for everybody. They're just, if you get stuck with some unpaids and they're a little bit more expensive, they're harder to fill. But we've been doing it successfully, night in and night out. I don't want to stop saying that because I do want to show the appreciation for you guys. Grabbing extra unpaids, getting your bids in early on eBay, playing in the Plinko game. It all goes a long way in continuing to do this. So this is the Optic 2020-2021 box. This could very easily be the last box of tonight, no problem. I'm not kidding. The only reason I didn't is because we have a higher chance autographs out of Donruss. I figured it'd be better to end it with the Donruss hobby or Donruss downtown or autograph. So Optic is on the board. First rookie's the giveaway here. Guess your team. And speaking of what I was saying, we continue to do bigger and better. NBA next week is Signature Series. I didn't even want to sniff Signature Series when it came out because I was like, there's no way we're going to fill that. And with the unpaids we have for NBA Nightly, that is going to be a pain to try and fill that up because they are very expensive boxes. It's running Friday and Saturday next week alongside Donruss, alongside Mosaic 2020-21, alongside this Donruss Elite box we'll have the second half of. A lot and more Donruss. Spectacular, fellas. Again, I can't say thank you guys enough. I really can't. We've been, I don't know what else to say. We've been closer to not having NBA breaks over the past year than we have been where we're at now. If that makes any sense at all. So thank you guys. Thank you. First rookie, if you have to guess in the chat yet. Remember, every box, every night, every break. I can't stress this enough. You don't have to have a spot in the break. You can just guess teams. You know what, Ant rookie right here, let's do it. The Thunder hits in this box are hilarious. Are they like the guys that we drafted that never like did anything? Like, is it Poku? Poku rookie year? No, Poku was 19. Maybe it was 2020. I don't know. Here we go, fellas. Good luck. Everybody guess team. You don't have to have a spot in the break. As long as you're here in the live stream, you got to, I mean, that's it. That's literally the only rule. That is it. That is about it. Just be in the break. Be in the live streams. Holy cow. Admiral Schofield. Poku was a legend, man. Poku was a legend. Wish he would have worked out. Okay. Al, if you hear me, brother, I'll get you refunded right after. No way. Pat, send me a picture if you have one. I got to see this. Poku was kind of like the meme player on the Thunder that everybody just loved. He didn't work out, but dude, Poku is a weird looking man. He's an alien looking guy. Skinny as a beanpole. Skinny as a beanpole. Massive Adam's apple. Head shaped like it's been squeezed. The Slim Towers, exactly. And I kid you not, he was dating a tan, exact opposite of Poku. Thick, exact opposite of Poku. Skinnier than Chet. Absolutely skinnier than Chet. Like, every opposite you could create a Poku. You know, Poku, nerdy looking. Not this chick. Not his chick. Poku, skinny as a beanpole. Not his chick. Not a chance. It was crazy. Kyle Lowry. I don't know if they're still together, but I remember him posting a picture on Instagram, and I was like, holy cow, this is not Poku. Cam Reddish. How about a Drew Holiday? Ooh, okay, here we go. Let's get these rookies. 2020, 21 throwback. They're trolling us again. Dude, they trolled so hard back in these times. Nick Richards right there for the Hornets. Not a LaMelo, unfortunately. We got a Josh Green, Mavs, silver. Mo Bamba for the Magic, red. Oh, Theo Maledon, I thought it was going to be good. I really did. TJ Warren, bubble beast. If you guys remember TJ Warren in the bubble in 2020. And how about a Giannis? No longer with the Bucks, now with the Miami Heat. Throw that up there. Beautiful. T. Ferg. Never forget the T. Ferg 3-point game against the Lakers, man. Yeah, he's a bust. He was. He had one good game, and everybody saw that and thought we're there. He was not the guy, man. He was not the guy. I think he had like 42 at Staples or Crypto, whatever it was at the time. It was like 40-something, I think. All right. Tyrese Maxey, Halliburton, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball. Answer us now. Here we go. I got a Josh Jackson. I got a Brook Lopez. Bojan. Bogdanović for the Utah Jazz. How about a Kyrie Irving? Draymond Green. I got a Tyler Bay. You can see way too much of my face. I don't like that. All right. Devin Vassell, Spurs. I hate the Spurs. I hate them. But a beautiful one for the Spurs right there. Shout out Olivero. I believe I got the name close right. Nice, Devin Vassell. So got a chance at some Wemby tonight as well. Jonas Valanciunas, silver. James Wiseman on the red pulsar. That is a sharp rated rookie. And the last one, is it a rated rookie? No. It's another Giannis all-star for the Bucks. Nice Wiseman. And a beautiful Giannis. No Ant-Man there. We got more 2021 coming up next week on eBay. I made sure to get some in for you, Matt. I made sure to get some more in so you don't have to miss out on another Ant. Nice Wiseman, though. Red pulsar, very pretty. Yeah, they were very scrawny. Very, very scrawny. Absolutely, yeah. Let me go find it. Oh, I'm so excited to see this. I'm so excited to see this Poku RPA. Anybody see what the answer was to the Shohei Ohtani nickname on the trivia? I never looked back over when the answer popped up. I didn't know Ohtani had a nickname. I thought his nickname was just Ohtani. All right, Tyler Bay right there. Bada bang, bada boom. Now, fellas, we are at the halfway point of tonight's break. At the halfway point, we have only one overtime donation tonight from Mr. OTP. Again, if you want to donate, you guys are more than welcome to. Every $40 does get you a free hobby pack. The more the merrier. If we only have one overtime donation, we'll send it back to Pat. We don't want him putting together an overtime for everybody. The more the merrier. We'll need a couple. Oh, that is gorgeous. And Poke was a good autograph. Wow. Great countertops, Pat. I love the countertops, by the way. Love the countertops. You did a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job. Great backsplash as well. That's sick, man. Out of 49. Great signature. Great colorway, too. Man, that's sharp. That was not from a Cam's Cards break, nonetheless. 2019, 2020, and 2021, Cam's Cards was not anywhere near immaculate. We were just trying to fill the break for an hour and a half. That's cool, man. All right, fellas, we are at the halfway point of tonight's break, which means I get to talk about our very special giveaway game that we run every single night, every single break. It's called Plinko. Everybody here knows how Plinko works, right? Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It was before I entered the page. It's cool, Pat. It's cool. You know, we'll talk about that later. I'm kidding. I'm gonna send a link to our eBay page here in the YouTube chat. Right there is our link to our eBay page. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your bids in for our Wednesday night breaks. That's our next break on eBay. I know it's a while out. Tomorrow night is our breaks on Discord. Join the Discord. We'd love to have you join. And then grab a spot there. There's going to break tomorrow night if we can get them filled up. You can also get a Cam's care package. You come back and join us on Wednesday night if it's your first time tonight. However, you want to click on that eBay link. You're going to want to get your bids in for our Wednesday night auctions. Because at the end of tonight's break, we have this phenomenal giveaway game called Plinko. Anybody can play every single night, every single break. At the end of tonight's auctions, or end of tonight's break, I have this little tool right here. This tool is going to screenshot the eBay at the exact moment in time. Bang, frozen, in time, just like Click the Movie. And it's going to take everybody's top bidder ID for every team on Wednesday night. For every top bid on a team in the Wednesday night auctions, that would be football and baseball, you have a chip with your name drop on down the board just like so. This is a test chip. They will drop on down the board if you have the highest bid on any of the teams that end on Wednesday. Whatever it lands in, whatever spot it lands in, you get for absolutely free. Plinko. This runs every night, every break. Every single break. You could go get your bids in for our entire week and get outbid and never win a team and go home with some ridiculous prizes because you had your bids in early. So, what you can win, a custom card display. These are absolutely awesome. We got Panthers on this one. You can pick your own team and player to have in the backdrop. These are completely customizable. We build it around what you want to have. We send it to the guy. He builds it, sends us a prototype. Once we get it confirmed, I pay for it. I have it shipped directly to you. You want a slab case mini. The greatest way to protect your PSA cards and Zion card cases. We have Zion card cases for sale as well. $4 for a 35-point customizable card stand. You want to show off your favorite, your card company? You want to show off your favorite team for a picture? You can find any of these online. You can get oak ones. You can get your favorite team up front. You can have them where they have like team names. Whatever you want to do. Any of them for $15 for that spot. Patty Melt. Chat, again, the only break in the face of the plan. They'll buy you lunch. Right here. You land in this spot, I will buy you a $10 gift card to any burger joint in your local area. As long as I can take an online gift card, I'll buy it. That easy. Five Guys, Culver's, Whataburger, In-N-Out, all of those. Your local burger joint. If they offer online gift cards, I'll grab one for you and I'll have it mailed to your email. Big Box. This is an assortment of NFL, MLB, and NBA packs. You pick a number between 1 and 20 when you claim it. I'll grab the pack and I will send it your way. We'll skip the blue for a minute. Zion Mags. These are what you go in those slab case minis. They're a great way to display your card. They're the best way to display your card. They're like a one-touch on steroids. They're much more clear. You can change the labels out at the top to be your favorite team and match the card. You get a regular one and 130 point. This spot is a hobby pack. Your choice. You just message me once you claim it of what sport you want. NFL, MLB, or NBA. This is a 50% off any spot in Discord, up to $15 off. These are combinable if you have multiple of them. 50% off any team, up to $15 for Discord. Mo City Mini. These are custom-made mystery boxes by the great man Gorzo. Just like with Brandon, you kind of tell me what team and players you like. We'll give that information to him, and he's going to make a customized Mo City mystery box just for you, built around your team with sports cards. And then this is the hobby box spot. You can get your very own quarter NBA hoop strip, your very own Topps Pristine hobby pack, or 2 tops of Topps Signature Series football. Whatever you want, you let me know, you get it for free. For free. Like if your chip falls in that spot, you get it. Now anything here in the middle, in the blue, is a duck derby. These are a duck race we run at the end of every single month. Every time your chip falls in this spot, you get a duck in the duck race that will run at the end of the month. This month is scheduled for August 30th. August 30th. What will happen is your chip falls in here and it will show up on our Duck Derby website. If your duck wins the duck race, you can pick any Zion 2R card briefcase from the website. You send it to me, I'll buy it, I'll have it shipped directly to you, up to $100 in value. You can pick the Red Sox, you can pick the Steelers, you can pick the Panthers, you can pick the Braves, whatever team you want. They have tons of these options on their website with different teams and logos. Now, that is how this giveaway game works, my friends. Every night, every break, every auction will have the opportunity to play that giveaway game. By simply getting your bids in early, you can be rewarded. You have all night to get your bids in until the end of the break tonight. I will let you guys know and give you a few minutes at the end of the stream as well to get your final bids in. If you're like, Cam, I don't know where to claim or how to see what prizes I won, you got to go to bed early night. No big deal. There's a website in the chat right now, the Duck Derby website. This is where you can track absolutely everything, every single prize. If you land in the blue for the duck race, this is the website. You will have your ducks loaded up here. You can see the current odds that everybody has. You don't have to claim the duck races. These will be automatically added. You can see who's at the top, who's got the best odds. And then if you won anything outside of the blue, right here, top right, bang. It will have everybody who won from the previous night. And then you can claim your prizes. Again, you have 24 hours to claim your prize. You can message me on Twitter, on Facebook, on Discord. These are all the prizes that were won last night. Literally, all of these were won just last night, friends. Just last night. Plus all the duck race spots. So get your bids in. That game runs every single night here at Cam's Cards. Death, taxes, and the Plinko board. And Forever Pack Friday and all that. So get your bids in for tomorrow or for Wednesday night. We'll run the Plinko board tonight and see where your chips fall. If they fall in some great prizes, be sure to claim them within 24 hours. And we will get them your way. Now, if you do win some stuff tonight, try and claim it tonight because any shipping and package adjustments need to be told me. I need to be know by midnight. So if you claim like your big box packs and stuff like that, I can make sure we can get it in the package this week. If not, it'll be coming with next week's package. Oh, great. Hold on, fellas. One sec. All right, sorry, fellas. My nose just started gushing blood everywhere. It's been dry. It's been hot and dry here in Oklahoma, and I have a very, I guess, thin layer of skin in my nose, so my nose bleeds all the time, and it just started gushing on me when I was talking. So, cleaned up, we're good, patched it up, plugged it up. If I sound funny, that's why. Get your bids in for Wednesday night. Win some prize. If you guys have any questions about Plinko, feel free to ask, man. I know it is such a different giveaway game than you've seen any other break. That's how our breaks run here. We're trying to be different. We don't want to be like every other break. Those just get boring, and you get a bunch of 65-year-old men flipping through the cards as fast as they can to run the next break. And that's not what we do here. We strive to be the exact opposite of that. So, now we do have a special deal that I like to do. Fellas, we get 3 packs of Photogenic tonight. We have 4 left in the box, and nobody wants to have 1 pack left in the box. We might have to, but we don't want to. Is there anybody that is a first-timer tonight that wants to step up to the box? I'm going to ask you a trivia question, and you have 30 seconds to answer it. You can use AI, you can use Google, you can use phone a friend, you can have somebody in the chat help you answer it. If you answer it right, we do all 4 packs. If nobody wants to answer the trivia question, we get a randomization, we do our 3. Anybody want to step up as a first timer? Anybody want to do the trivia question, my friends? Yes, no, maybe so. Absolute crickets. Pressure, it's busting the pipes right now. Fellas, anybody want to step up to the plate? Pressure, take some heat. Trivia questions pop up like this. They're not hard. That's it. You would have 30 seconds to answer it. And if we get it right, we get the extra packs from Photogenic tonight. For free. They just get added into the break for everybody. That's not the actual question we're going to rock with. But, chat, anybody want to do it? Any first timers want to step up? Nobody's missed it yet. All right. Nobody's going to say anything. Alexa, give me or not Alexa, stop. Hey, Scout, give me a random number between 1 and 4. Last chance, fellas. Anybody want to step up? Answer a trivia question? Wait, what? Hold on. No way! Oh, we got one. All right. All right, we got some people stepping up to the plate now. Let's go. Matt, I got to show that off. That's awesome, brother. That is awesome. All right. Hey! Is that... Here we go. All right, here we go. Was that old... What's the name? I'm gonna butcher it. Hold on. Let me not butcher this. Olivero? Did I say that right? Ollie. I like it. Ollie. That's perfect. Olivero. Sorry. Ollie. Okay, Ollie was first, so Ollie's going to have the final answer. But, Mike, you can help. You can help. And, of course, everybody can help. So, fellas, I'm going to have a trivia question pop up just like it did. 30 seconds once it pops up. You tell me A, B, C, or D. Or if you want to give me the answer, that it also shows that works too. If we get it right, we do all 4 packs instead of the 3. All right? You have the final answer, Ollie. You have the final answer. So people can tell you BB and you want to go C, you go C, okay? Pause. Anyway. All right. Ollie, give me a thumbs up. Let me know when you're ready. And I'll display the question. You can use Google. You can use AI. You can use phone a friend. Whatever you want to do. Chat. You are more than welcome to help Ollie out. Mike, help her out as well. Ready? Let's do it. All right. Boom. In what year did the Atlanta Braves win the World Series with Soler as MVP? What year did the Atlanta Braves win the World Series with Soler as MVP? 2020, 2021, 2022, or 2023? Chat, help out. Help us out here. We're down to 11. 2021. That's what we're seeing from Postal right now. 2021 from Mike. Everybody's saying 2021. That would be B. Ollie locking it in with 2021. Is it? It is! 2021 is the MVP year with Soler for the Braves. That it means we got all 4 packs tonight. Ollie and Mike stepping up to the plate when the pressure was applied. Fellas, we got to randomize. We got all 4. Guest team for the first rookie. Let's go. Shout out Ollie. Shout out Mike. Big first timers locking it in tonight. Helping the crew get some extra. Shout out the first timers, man. Mike, Ollie, happy to have you in. That's why you said that. I was like, what? Does Pat think it's wrong? It was because it was against the Astros. Gotcha. That's funny. That's awesome. Ollie, great guess. Great guess, brother. I guess great knowledgeable answer. I wouldn't have guessed. Matt, he's in for overtime tonight. We're up to 2 OT donos tonight for extra boxes. Awesome, friends. Another overtime donation has trickled through. Again, if you want to donate to overtime to add boxes to the break tonight, you guys are more than welcome to. I can't guarantee every sport gets extra tonight from the overtime. We try and put it exactly to the sports the people that donated wanted to go to. Sometimes we do 1 sport. Sometimes we do 2 sports. Sometimes we do no sports. Sometimes we do 3 sports. You never know. You just never know. 4th pack of Photogenic. Let's ride. Great guess. Great answer. Let's ride on in. Savion with the Guardian helmet on. Different view. I'm hoping this guy figures it out, man, with his knee. His knee's been banged up pretty bad. Oh, my goodness, Broncos. Snapshot signatures. Who knows? Chat, we might not get this card tonight. This might have been the pack that was randomized out. We had the auto left. You never know. But the first timers wanted to smoke, and they answered it right. Brandon taking home an R.J. Harvey auto. That's sharp. That is a sharp snapshot signature. R.J. Harvey. How about that? Beautiful. Little skinny pin flex right there, too. He's not using that thick autograph. He's doing it thin. I like it. Beautiful, R.J. Harvey. Could be a big year for him. We're going to find out. They don't like to use a lot of rookies in Sean Payton running back offense. Kenneth Murray, Boomer Sooner right there. And they drafted Coleman, so it's either going to be a committee field. I don't know what they're going to do up there in Denver with the running back situation, but I like R.J. Harvey a lot. I think he underperformed his rookie season. I think there's a lot of room for him to grow this year. Lot of room. Dyke for the Titans. Amon-Ra. Great. Oh, that's sharp for the Bills. That is sharp. Dan, welcome to the CamFam tonight, man. Dan B. Nice. Greg Rousseau at a 35. What a sharp parallel. I talk a lot about Photogenic being awesome, and it's because you get parallels like this that really just don't exist outside Photogenic. You're not going to see this in Prism. You're not going to see it in Optic. That I'm aware of. Maybe it is, and I've never pulled it. But that style of parallel is just, you don't see it every day. It makes it fun. Brock Bowers and a Jawan Johnson. Fellas, for that Plinko board and all of our free pack and hobby pack giveaways that we do here at Cam's Cards, I had a send-in of a hit that Matt and his son Cam pulled. Look at this.
Tell me that's not incredible. Send in hit from Matt. Brooks Barnheiser out of 75 yellow auto. From the Bowman. I'm trying to think what would this be from? Oh! It was a regular pack. It was from the, I bet it was from the big box. Because we gave away like a half case of Bowman Megas. I was going to hold on to them, but I ran out of retail product when I moved, so I gave away a lot of those. That's awesome. Chat, again, those packs. You win a lot of free packs here at CamFam. I'm not sending you Sage. I'm not sending a wild card. We're sending Panini and Topps packs of real products of NFL, MLB, and NBA. Free pack winner was Packers, Savion Williams. Pack, that's an awesome hit. I love to see the send-ins from you guys getting hits in the extras. Quinn Ewers. How about a snapshot? Joe Namath. Samson, the Brownies just continue their hot week. How about an out of 49? Beautiful little glimmer and gleam on that. Wow. Samson, the backup for Judkins, not to be mistaken of not being a talented running back. Rookie as well with Judkins, and just Judkins is just a beast, so he's not going to take over Judkins' job as far as I'm concerned. But Samson is another great running back out of Tennessee, out of UT. JSN, dog, and a Baker Mayfield. That's my dog right there. That's 6. Great player. This is Quinn Ewers. Saw him off. Sorry, Streetwear. We also usually load Texas players upside down, but I won't go that far because it's in a thick top loader. Anyway, I'm kidding. Chat, my nosebleed reminds me of one of the wildest breaks you ever had at Cam's Cards, when our first 100 breaks. Pat will remember this very vividly. We had a break once where I, again, had a nosebleed forever ago. Hey, Streetwear's awake. He's still rocking. I got a nosebleed during a stream one night. When I grew up, you got a nosebleed. No, there's never toilet paper around. But what was always around was feminine hygiene products, a.k.a. tampons. I put a tampon in my nose to stop the bleeding. I don't have any tonight. But, because I'm upstairs and I'm not near any, I got told I was crazy in this break, and I will bring it up every year I can. This is 5 years ago. I still bring it up. Nice Josh Allen, by the way. Has anybody heard of that? You get a bloody nose while playing sports, you get a tampon, shove it in your nose, and that's how you move on. That's how you stuff the bleeding. The tamp stream. I mean, just what a memorable moment. There, there's Watergate. Oh, what was that? It was Watergate with the government. There's the tamp stream. There's obviously the 8/8/2026 Steve Harvey stream. I'm curious, chat. Has anybody heard of that before? Am I actually going crazy? Nice Greg Rousseau to finish that one off for the Buffalo Billy Willies. It's been pretty split 50-50 from when I've asked this over the last 5 years, honestly. And it kind of shocked me. Because it's so mainstream and normal when I was growing up. I was shocked. People were like, what? Chat has gone silent at the fact that I even brought that up. That's fine. That's fine. It's quite the statement to make, and I get it. I saw a dual auto link. Oh, no, I've seen them. Back in my early days, I wanted one. Was it at a National Treasures by chance? They did a bunch of Lincoln Riley OU cards that have National Treasures Collegiate. They had like the diamonds in it and stuff like that. Yeah. Because I have the Baker Kyler duel out of 10. And nobody paying that in Oklahoma for Lincoln Riley. Not a chance. They'd use it as a fire starter. They would use it as a fire starter. Beautiful. All right. Oh, we got half Donruss tonight. Heck yeah, I thought we had a quarter. Beautiful. Not in Oklahoma. I did get roasted that night. I did. I wore it. But you know what? The better part is the screenshot is nowhere to be found. That's the important part. I'll wear that memory forever, but as long as that screenshot is dead, I'm cool. All right. Side 1, side 2. Hey, Scout, give me a random number between 1 and 2. Number 2, going to the right side of some Donruss. Fellas, daily double. Again, you don't got to be in the break. Just guess the team for the first. Let's do the first numbered card. And then we'll do first autograph, mim, or downtown. Numbered card, autograph, mim, or downtown. Regular pack, hobby pack. You can guess 2 teams. They can't be the same. And if you do win a free pack, yell at me. Get my attention. Half Donruss coming up, fellas. Get your bids in for Wednesday night. For the beautiful Wednesday night. Loaded Wednesday night. I mean, I didn't even go through the breaks. Mosaic, Signature Series, Inception with Elite. I mean, they're huge for Wednesday night. They should be an absolute blast, gentlemen. Check them out. Grab your spots. If you want to donate to Overtime tonight, every $40 does get you a hobby pack. That deal does stack. All $40 goes to Overtime to adding boxes to the break. We have 2 Overtime donations tonight. The more, the merrier, my friends. Where'd my drink go? Ollie and Mike, I didn't mean to scare you away with the Tamp stream talk. I didn't mean to scare you away. All right. Brandon going Rockies, Marlins, Dodgers, Astros, Stros, Cubs, Rays, Cards, Red Sox, Pirates. All right. Did I answer your question what the free pack winner was there, Brandon? Make sure I didn't miss that. All right, everybody get their guesses in. Let's ride, fellas. Let's ride. My wife for making home. No, she's on her way home. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, is that gold? It is. And like a red in between it. Let's ride, fellas. Carlton Fisk, Jim Tomey, Mike Piazza, Brandon Sparrote, Albert Pujols, Cam Canarelli on the Reds, Miami at a 250. Marlins unpaid Magic at a 250. Mr. OTP. There you are, brother. Cam Canarelli, Miami rated prospect. That is the first numbered card. That is the first free pack of the night for that giveaway. Euclid, what a great player. Piazza, Flip Scaroni, Darryl Strawberry, Kurtz, Dick Allen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is no spot in this state of Oklahoma that would accept Lincoln Riley. Roberto Alomar. What do we got here? Devin Taylor for the Oakland A's. 9 out of 10. Here we go, A's. Ow, there we are, brother. Great team to get a gold on is the A's. It just matches the uniform concept. 9 out of 10 true gold on the Devin Taylor. I guess technically not Oakland. It's kind of weird they printed it as Oakland, to be honest. Isn't that kind of strange? They're just the Athletics right now. Pretty cool. Beautiful. Oh. Hey! There it is. Hey, Scout, what can you tell me about Devin Taylor, the Oakland A's prospect? That's sharp. Marlins were first one, Brandon. Auto numbered, or yeah. It was numbered and then auto mim or downtown for the right one. Darryl Strawberry. I did this one a little bit different. Enrique and a Cam and Eddie rated prospect. Love the pull. Here's the scoop on Devin Taylor. 2nd round pick. All right. 48th overall by the A's. Yeah. Signed for 2.5. So he's a high pick. The bat is real. Career 350. All right. At Indiana. All right. Well, Indiana, I don't know if they're good at baseball. Yeah, Marlins was numbered. That's what he guessed. He just guessed on the second team. He just guessed for the second team. Now, they can still hit. They can still hit for the hobby pack here if they get the autograph or mim or downtown. That's cool. Nice Devin Taylor, Al. Al, it's always a pleasure to have you in the breaks, man. I saw your big message. I'll get you taken care of as soon as we wrap here. Here we go. Donruss, Gil Hodges, Chorio, Jace Jung, Schlittler, Frank Chance. You Savage. Again, you Savage. He's one of those guys. I don't know why he's not getting the love in the hobby that he deserves. Might be a great buy and hold or buy the low. Maybe his singles sell for a lot. I'm not sure. But you Savage, rated rookie. Beautiful one for Toronto Blue Jays. That's iPostal on the unpaid Magic right there. The unpaid Scoop. Scoop Scaroony. I got a Sammy Sosa. I've got a Ken Griffey. Got a Cameron Splittler. I've got a Chase Burns. Flip Scaroony. Cam Smith. Satchel Paige. How about a Ching? Hyson Cole for the Dodgers. Oh, come on. That's pretty. Bomb Squad Miggy. Not numbered. I thought that was going to be numbered for the Tigers. Look at that, man. That is gorgeous. Tyler. Where's Tyler at tonight? He probably working tonight. He probably working at the movies tonight. Or he's here and I just haven't said hello and I feel terrible. The Bomb Squads are awesome, man. They really are. The base version of them is like, it's cool. It's a little bit of an understatement. But when you get the parallels on them, oh, yeah. Bryce Rayner. How about one more for Hagen Smith, Chicago White Sox? Yeah. They do a lot of cool Donruss inserts for basketball. The cereal box is cool. They do a great job. Jacob Wilson. They have Donruss football getting ready to come out, by the way, for the football crew. Unlicensed. I think it's going to come out at the end of August. I'm not sure if it's end of August. Panini's terrible release dates. Mason Bumgardner. Leo, how about a purple? Purple? Yeah, A-Rod. Out of 99, Rangers. The Tejas Rangers. Mr. Sean, welcome to the CamFam tonight, brother. Happy to have you again. If you guys are first-timers tonight, come back and join us on Wednesday night. We'll have baseball and we'll have football. If you buy a team and message me that you want a Cam's Care package, you get one for free. That's a hobby pack and a Zion Mac. And you can bid early, like tonight, and get Plinko chips to win some more prizes. Be sure to claim those within 24 hours. Awesome stuff. Randy Johnson. Ivan Rodriguez. And for the record on Plinko, every single top bidder, which is usually just one bid, gets a chip. It's not, oh, did this team get a chip or not? No, if you have the top bid on any team that ends on Wednesday night, you have a chip. 62 possible chips will drop tonight. Bubba Chandler. Bryce Elderich. He's been struggling. I like him, though. I like him. Colson Montgomery. Flip Scaroni. Munsong for the Padres. A little optic. All right. No way. First on print out of 25. The token last name of every White Sox player. How about a Montgomery? Cracked ice for the White Sox. Abigail. Welcome to the CamFam tonight, rocking the White Sox. Plenty of first-timers tonight. Love to see it. Abigail. Thrilled for you on that Montgomery out of 25. First on print, might I add. Sharp card. Incredibly sharp card. Look at all the color and parallels you get from Donruss, man. It is spectacular. See, the base Bomb Squad versus this one, night and day. Night and day. Still a great card on the Spencer Jones. But you had that little parallel action there, man. It just pops. No way. A-Rod works out of my gym when he's in town for the Wolves games. That's crazy. Wait, what? Token last name for all White Sox prospects. And a Billy Carlson. Oh, A-Rod. I was looking at the Montgomery, and I was like, what are you looking at in the card, Pat? Yeah, A-Rod doing his juice. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, he deflated. He got off the juice, man. That's funny. Pat was quick with that one, man. He was ready. Get these up here, locked and loaded. All right, 3 more to go. Hold on. Yeah, I can count. I just can't count once we're opening. Like a TB12 football. Facts. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Bryce Matthews. Tony. Mizarowski. Ooh, I got to get CJ's insured shipping. By the way, fellas, it is Saturday night. We begin packaging tomorrow morning. These will be out the door on Tuesday. We ship every Tuesday, in case you're curious. If you have any package adjustments that you need, please let me know by the end of tonight. That is 2 a.m. tonight. Central Time. If you want insurance on your package, it is $10 for every $1,000 of coverage. We do not cover through USPS. So if you're worried that, you know, people in the post office can actually like see your package insured and steal it, you don't got to worry about that. It's an outside insurance company we use through Pirate Ship. David Ortiz. But if you're curious, if you need it, let me know by tonight. If you don't let me know by the end of tonight, they ship with just the eBay label. The eBay label does come with $100 of insurance, as always. Dave Winfield. How about a Durangelo for the Mariners? The ambidextrous pitcher out of 149. Mariners not some unpaid magic. They're also scooped up by my man Al. Al is cooking. Al getting some hits out of the Don Russell. Out of the good Don Russell. Another year Savage. Just so slept on. Just so slept on. Carlton Fisk. I've got a Pat Murphy. I've got a Christian Moore. I've got a DeLauder for the Guardians. I've got a Dylan Cruz on the optic. JoJo Parker Silver Blue Jays. Yes, sir. Huge draft pick out of the most recent draft. Second most recent draft now. JoJo Parker Silver optic rated prospect. That's what I'm talking about. Postal unpaid magic. Blue Jays. They've been hitting the unpaids a lot lately. Jackson Chourio, Milwaukee unleashed. That's Witherspoon, who just got traded. And a Leo De Veras. Nice one for Oklo. Oh, yeah, JoJo. And then the last name, Parker, just fits a jersey well enough that you think he's going to make it to the leagues. It's, you know. I forget what they call that test. And they look at a prospect. Oh, what do they call it? Like, what is the movie with the Oakland A's? And all the scouts, like you look at his girlfriend. Is she hot? He's got good confidence. If she's not hot, he lacks confidence. He's not going to be good. JoJo passes the name test. Moneyball. That's right. Yeah, great movie. Great movie. Yeah, Moneyball. It's no Kool-Aid McKinstry. Facts. Great name in Kool-Aid. We got JoJo on the Silva. Beautiful. I think he was not a lottery pick, obviously, because it's baseball, but he was a very high pick. One of the biggest chases when his first product release of that year came out. I can't get that out of my mouth. My goodness, pause. He was probably top 5 in the chase. Probably top 5, I would say, out of the Bowman. Or what was it? Bowman's Best that it came out with? I can't remember. It's been so long. Here we go. We got George Brett. Give me a downtown. King Griffey. Rhett Lauder. Yogi. Brandy. Got a little Flip Scaroni. Ooh, Artist Proof. I haven't seen any of these yet. Cam Canarelli out of 25. The Marlins. How about some more? Unpaid Magic, Mr. OTP. Rolling it in tonight. Pat picking up those extra unpaids, and they're working out. At a 25 on that Artist Proof. Let's go. Nice one, Pat. That's the second Canarelli that we've gotten that's just nasty tonight. Vlad Guerrero. First base is something probably did happen. Wait, what? That is a good movie. Chris Pratt at first base is something. Wait, didn't it? No, that's like Chris. I'm lost. I thought Pratt played. Maybe it wasn't money. No. All right, I feel like it. Brock Porter Rangers with the auto. Sean. Did he play first base in the movie Moneyball? Or is that Angels in the Outfield that he played first base in the movie? I'm getting my movies twisted. Signature Series, Brock Porter. Beautiful autograph. Good signature by Brock Porter, by the way. Phenomenal job. Well done by the brother. Well done. That's what we need more of in the hobby is good signatures. I got a Yogi. How about a Braden Montgomery? It's the token last name of any prospect for the White Sox. White Sox rolling it in right now. We got a Robinson Cano. Tate Southson. I thought so. Okay, I thought so. And I thought you were saying he didn't play it. I was like, wait, was that actually not Chris Pratt? And a nice Aloy right here for Baltimore, man. Top prospect, very high prospect. Last pack of Donruss right here. We got to go to Donruss Elite. Oh my God. We did it again. We did it again. Fellas. Come on. Come on. I think it is. I hope. Come on. All right. Don't get me that hyped up and not be what I hope it is. Man, Pat, I've known you for 5 years. Where's my invite to Waco? Where's my invite to the tailgate? Come on, man. Come on. Oh, I gotta log in. We got a 1-1 table, I think. That's gotta be gold vinyl. There's no. Come on. I believe so, Matt. I think so. I think it's a gold vinyl again. Mike Schmidt, you savage. All right. No one cares about these right now. We all see what's coming. Peyton Toll, that's my dog. All right. Yeah, Euclid. Delauder on the red. We'll look at the numbers on this one in a minute. Clear. Oh, Madge is behind the clearly, and we just expose it. Luke Dickerson, rated prospect, Washington. Love it. Mizorowski, cool guy. Cool guy right there. Come on. Toll. Oh, my goodness. Tomey. All right. Jimmy Crooks. All right. I'm not mad at any of these so far. All right. Big Poppy leading the 101. That's how you do it right there. You put the king in front of it. Big Poppy in front of it. What do we got? Gold vinyl. 1 of 1. Spencer Jones for the New York Yankees. David, welcome to the CamFam Break, brother. Another gold vinyl. Or super fractor, whatever you want to call it, here at Cam's Cards this week, our second gold vinyl. You call that putting it in the whole hobby and smoking it, because it's the only break on the face of the planet where you can get hits like that and only have to pay for the whole half of the hobby. I can't even get the words out. Oh my goodness. Spencer Jones. 1 of 1. Gold vinyl. How about it? David, tell me you're here. David, is it? Make sure I got the name right on the Yankees. David, tell me you're here. David W. I'm looking for David W. Brother, celebrate with me. Don't leave me hanging. We got to be in the rewatch. Spencer Jones, 1 of 1, rated prospect. You might have to say, hey, Scout Postal. I don't know if Scout registers alone. He might. And dude, look, go through the rest of that pack real quick before we finish it off even. Poppy Silver. David Ryan, that was base. Okay, let me get the base out of the way. I didn't do that. Apparently I was too excited. The clearly Luke Dickerson, the red Delauder out of 250. It's 87 on print. Toll and you savage. And Spencer Jones is he's been higher on people's prospect boards in the hobby than where he's at right now, but nonetheless, he's a very popular name as a prospect. Very popular name. On the 101. Heck yeah. 1 of 1 Spencer Jones. Now, Yankees suck. Sorry, Yankees. But it's like OU in Texas. I'm a Red Sox fan. Sorry, Yankees. Streetwear gets it. Look at that Luke Dickerson. That is just so pretty. Nice rated prospect. That is our 3rd ever Superfractor or gold vinyl for baseball. And 2 have been this week. The first one we ever pulled was for CJ on a Kobe Mayo at a Topps Finest. David, I wish you were here, brother. Congratulations. I really do. It'd be fun to celebrate with you. Enjoy the rewatch. Come back and join us for your next break. If you come back and join us on Wednesday, you get a free hobby pack and a free Zambag. That goes for any first-timer night, by the way. Not just David. That goes for any first-timer always. Jose Canseco. Condon for the Rockies. And how about a Jonathan Santucci? I don't know the last name. We're not going to try. I got a bloody stuffed nose right now trying to pronounce an Italian last name. It's not a good combo. What a great box of Donruss, man. It continues to just be spectacular every time we do it. Was the other, hold on. Settle in. Was the other box of Donruss that we did, was it Donruss that we pulled the other 101 from? I have a picture in the Discord. I know I posted it. I know I posted this in the hits page. I believe it was last week or early this week. Timelines blend together very quickly. No, it was Prospects. It was Mike Boeve. That's what it was. My bad. It wasn't Donruss. I was about to say we got a loaded stack of Donruss boxes, but never mind. It was Prospects. All right, fellas. Now this is a product that I have been. It is one of my favorite ever releases from Panini. This and the Donruss other. Back in 2023, these came out. I want to say they were like $100, 120, 110, 115. They varied in the 120s, 150s. This product was at $150. Nobody would ever buy it on the eBay. The auctions on it were terrible. The breaks went terrible on it. I stashed it. I said, forget it. We're done. We're not going to keep risk throwing it out there. Anyway, we've kept this one because guess what? It's Victor Wembanyama rookie year. Anything from that rookie year is up. This box I looked at on blowout cards was $400. I think it was no, that might have been Donruss International. I think Donruss Elite was $400. This exact box. It is skyrocketing. I was like, all right, it's Victor Wembanyama rookie year. We've been going big on NBA. We're throwing it in. So this is Donruss Elite 23, 24 with one autograph. Every base card in this entire box looks spectacular. There's not a single card in this set that you just be like, I'm going to throw it in the base stack. They all look great. The autograph, if you guys know anything about NBA, hardest autographs to hit are NBA. So the fact we even get a guaranteed one is incredible. Now, as always with NBA, you could get some bum that nobody's ever heard of. The Donruss International version, this not the Donruss Elite, was about $120, $150. I used to buy those all the time. We put them in the breaks. They had same style base cards, and it was Donruss. Everybody liked Donruss. Great Raider rookie logo. I think those are about $300 to $250 right now, and they don't guarantee an autograph. That's how crazy the Wemby stuff has grown and aged like fine wine. This box I have held since 2023. Shout out to the guys buying spots in the NBA break, man. We have been closer to not having NBA breaks as we are to having great NBA breaks now, or vice versa. You get what I'm trying to say? Thank you, fellas. I never thought this was going to be a break. I thought I was going to sell on eBay one day because we just couldn't break it. Side one, side two, side one, side two. Hey, Scout, give me a random number between 1 and 2. We will have another part of this box next week as well. We're running this one on Saturday. I think. Hey, Scout, give me a random number between 1 and 2. Again, fellas, if you guys want to donate to Overtime, every $40 to Overtime does get you a free hobby pack tonight, and that goes towards extra boxes in the break. Side 2 from Mr. Scout. We have 2 Overtime donos tonight. Again, you don't have to donate $40. You can do $5. You can do $10. You can do $300. Whatever you feel like you want to do. Chat, first rookie is the giveaway here. First rookie. And if you haven't got your bids in for Wednesday night, I'll post that link here in the YouTube chat again. Just make sure they're ending on Wednesday night. And if you have the highest bid on that team when I call time tonight, you get a Plinko chip to drop on down the board. Remember, you have 24 hours to claim your prize. 24 hours to claim your prize. There's that eBay link once again. What did I miss in the chat? Drum roll. Hey, Pat. Hey, I'll be in Waco for game 1 then. I'll be in Waco for game 1. My wife doesn't have a job until October. We'll be traveling the world. I'll be at the tailgate. Don't you worry. No, I'm actually kind of pissed. I'm missing week 1 of football. Our friends from Manhattan, they got a lake house up in Kansas, and they're like, "Hey, you guys should come out." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, we'll be there." Like, we ain't got to see them since then. And it's week 1 of the college football season, so I gotta miss the first home opener that I've been waiting 3 years to be back at, which I'm kind of bummed at. But it's a lake. Who cares? Lake and some football. Can't be mad at it, right? Can't be mad at it. Here we go. Ooh. All right. Ooh, nice start. Asar Thompson, rookie from 23-24. Insane defender. He's got to figure out how to shoot to be effective in the postseason, though. Pistons. Who are my Pistons tonight? This guy is basically one of the best defenders in the NBA. He's got to get a consistent three-pointer, though, to help the Pistons out. That's what they've been trying to get shooting. He is very good. Ooh, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy B. Elite series for the Heat. They're just such a pretty card. Nice one. Robert Williams. Now, these are the cool mixes. Only in Elite. What's this style of a card? You think you'll get 2 per pack? Maybe more? Julian Strother. And this is the base right here. Look, I mean, look, that's the base design, friends. That is the base design. It is so pretty. Zubac. Quentin Grimes. Russell Westbrook. Go. Bradley Beal. Bones Highland. Chris Paul. Love me some CP3, man. Heard he's like a jerk of a teammate, but that man did so many great things for Oklahoma City. And a Marcus Smart right there for the Grizz. That is the international exclusive right here, where we get like the Christmas design almost. And it is so sick. It is so sick. And these boxes were rolling for $100 a pop on the aftermarket. And they only made them for 2023 because they were trying to just absolutely print 2023 cards to get everybody Wemby cards. And they have skyrocketed. I mean, just skyrocketed. I literally, my jaw hit the floor when I saw they were $400. CP3. I love me some Derek Fisher too. CP3 did a lot for Oklahoma City. That fact he came back for that one season, got us in the playoffs. We lost to that stupid team in Houston. Sorry, Pat. Lost in Game 7. James Harden, foul baiting, son of a... That guy, yeah. But CP3 was a huge part of that team and developing SGA. We got a Wow, look at the Hallie. Look at the LeBron. Full throttle. I thought it might have been a goal for a minute. I was going to freak out. Full throttle. It's the red-green international exclusive on LBJ himself. Who are my Lakers tonight? Who are my Lakers? Matt, great scoop on him, brother. If we would have had a 10 there, we would have been absolutely pole dancing together at your wedding. All right, that would have been, we would have been absolutely pole dancing at your wedding. That is sharp. Great LeBron international exclusive. Don't forget this international exclusive. It's going to get put in your collection. You're going to come back to it in 6 months and be like, oh, full throttle LeBron. It's a basic insert. No, this is the international exclusive. That's why your first word is red and your second letter or your second word is green. Short printing away. Short printing away. How about a Wiseman out of 88? Beautiful. For the Detroit Pistons, they're loving this box. Bradley Beal for the Phoenix Suns. We got a Domas Sabonis. Jaylen Brown. I mean, just the base design is so crazy. I got a Kawhi. I've got a Johnny Davis. I thought you'd get a good kick out of that one, Pat. KCP. Kevin Garnett. That's a cool one. Best, by the way, they need to go back to this whole design. Get rid of that new design, that new logo. This was it. This is prime T-Wolf stuff. And an Eric Gordon for the Phoenix Suns right there. No Wemby. Would love to see some Wemby. But hey, Sar Thompson. Great LeBron. Sick Jimmy Butler card. Strother on the rookie. Wiseman out of 88. Uncut Gems. Is that still active? I thought that was a movie from like with Adam Sandler like years ago. Oh, Bradley Beal's in it, right? Postal, sometimes you run circles around me in the break. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I thought for a minute Uncut Gems was like a TV show, and I was like, wait, what? Honestly, Kevin Garnett. Yes. Dude, I told you're running circles with me. I was catching up. Yeah, Kevin Garnett's in it. I actually watched that movie about a year ago, and I fell asleep. I never rewatched it. Was it good? Was it a good one? Oh, fellas, we're on the last time around the horn tonight. We got one box left for each of the breaks tonight. Wake it up, cup of coffee. It's 11 o'clock Central to the East Coast. I'm sorry you're in a sucky time zone, but it should be 11 o'clock where you're at. We're doing Resurgence with the RPA left. Lock it in, friends. Daily double, first rookie. And then the RPA for the Hobby Pack giveaway. Dollar for dollar. Spot for spot. Say it with me. Nobody's got more giveaways than Cam's cards. This is a Saturday night. We do it every night. Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Sunday as well. All the giveaways all the time. And again, we still got Plinko tonight. And potentially overtime. If you guys want to do it to overtime, you are more than welcome to. Every $40 does get you a free Hobby Pack. And overtime. What else we got? Yeah, get your bids in on Wednesday. Get those early bids in. Gonna be a great week next week. A load of stuff. But don't forget about the Discord breaks tomorrow. We're gonna do absolute best to fill those up. I feel like I've been way too precautious, like saying that they're not going to fill. I think they're going to fill for tomorrow. It's going to be a last-second push, though. Fellas, 2 teams. 2 teams. Nobody said a single guess yet. Oh, that's sick. That is sick. This is a Matt Sinden. Got a KG. He's a T-Wolves fan. T-Wolves season ticket holder if you haven't put 2 together yet. The Kevin Garnett. That is a cool colorway. The Kevin Garnett signed jersey framed. That is cool. That is sharp. That's what I need, some more signed jerseys, man. That is one thing. I have all the sports cards. I want to get some signed jerseys and then put their cards in the bottom of the frame or something. In like a Zion mag with like a label that has like the jersey on the left and then their name on the right. That's kind of my dream. Like a Baker Mayfield, number, like, yeah, I think that'd be awesome. Or Bryce Young. Shout out again. I don't think I got to show you this last night streetwear. We got a great friend in the breaks. His name is Your Mom. Or his mom, her mom, his mom, Sean. They were actually at a Bryce Young quarterback camp last week, 2 weeks ago when I was on vacation. And he got one of his sons to run out to Bryce Young and get me a card signed. So it's an actual true Bryce Young autograph from his quarterback camp. It matches my Cam Newton rookie auto. They both stay back here. They both stay up on the podium 24/7. Those are my babies. Those are my babies. Here we go. Oh, I love Resurgence. I have to show someone had taken every Nolan Ryan card. That's pretty cool. I like card art like that. I'm a big fan of that. Now, as long as it's not taking 1-of-1s or super ultra rare cards and then doing that to like destroy them. If you do some generic cards and make a way to make them look sick, that's one of my favorite things people do in the hobby. I love that. Will Anderson. Aiden Hutchinson. Now, if somebody was like, yeah, his rare cards, I would be sick to my stomach watching me destroyed. Bo Nix on the silver. Tony X. How about a rookie of the year? Carolina. How about it, streetwear? Keep pounding rookie of the year. That's my dog. That's my dog right there. Tetaroa McMillan. We got an Alfred Collins for the 49ers as well. 49ers got a sick Resurgence autograph last night. Shout out to Z'd Up. Taking that one home. Slap these on the podium. We're getting thick off the podium tonight. Thick off the podium. Next one. Ooh. First rookie, by the way, was... Was it Alfred Collins? No, it was Tetaroa. I'm sorry, Tetaroa, Carolina. If you guys guess the Panthers for the first team in your guess, you're a free pack winner. Micah Parsons, Josh Allen, Calais Campbell, silver Trey Harris. Great picture. Great pop. Ooh. It is an auto. Rookie auto. How about a Colston Loveland for the Bears? Bear down. Matt, here you are, man. That's a nice one. Colston Loveland, radial. Rookie relic. Here we are, man. Colston Loveland patch auto. Dude, the Bears are going to be... I don't know if they're going to be great, but Loveland, that offense is stacked. Swift, Luther Burden. They got rid of DJ Moore. He didn't really fit the offense, in my opinion. Kyle Montague, the backup running back, has stolen the job from Roshan Johnson. Saw him off. What else? Cole Kmet, backup tight end's a dog. That's awesome. That is awesome. Colston Loveland. The Bears have been heating up in the breaks recently. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, another rare rookie because he wasn't printed in a lot of sets. See, the thing is, they definitely got people sleeping last year because they made the playoffs and they won a game. Now, do they do it again? Are they too far on the radar if they get off to a good start that people are ready for them? I don't know. I think Caleb Williams has a chance to be generational. I watched that man at Oklahoma, and that dude is special. Really bummed out he didn't stay. However, I didn't have to defend him painting his fingernails anymore. I finally got away. I didn't have to do that anymore. That was nice because that was hard to defend, man. You can't paint upside down Longhorns on your fingernail going in the play OU Texas, and then it's a hard defend, man. I'm in a 1-3-1 zone against Steph Curry in the corner. It just wasn't working, you know? Xavier Worthy, JSN, Cooper DeJean. How about a circuit breakers for the Tampa Bay Bucks? At a 350, Mike Evans. That's a dog. That's a great card. Tampa Bay. Lonnie. There you are, brother. I could see it. I absolutely could see him taking a monster leap this year. Nice one right here for the Bucks on a Mike Evans, like a bronze out of 399. Beautiful card. I can't cover the 1-1. Luther Burden, speaking of, and a Benjamin Morris corner out of Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Hello. Next one up. By the way, if you guys guess the Bears for the second team, you're a free hobby pack winner. I got a Chris Jones, JJ McCarthy, Kyler Murray, silver gunner helmet, another Longhorn, saw him off. We've got Matt Stafford, really good quarterback, and a Jack Kaiser for the Jacksonville Jaguars right there, my friends, for the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right. All right, 2 more to go, friends. 2 more to go, and then we're on the Chrome. Give us a 1-1. Give us another super fracture. Jamar, Jared Goff, Sauce Gardner, Justin Herbert. I didn't realize you guys were looking at my dead skin on my hand the whole night. My bad, guys. Hopefully nobody's been ADHD fixated on that. Xavier Worthy, circuit breaker. Such a sick design. Ollie Gordon. I think he can make a big jump for Miami this year, man. Miami's going to suck. We all know that. If you want to bet their under and wins, I would hammer that harder than anything. Ollie Gordon was supposed to be a lot bigger part of the offense last year, and Devon Achane was just nuclear. Now there's no reason to run the wheels off Devon Achane because you know you're not going to be a playoff team. Why would you go out there and get him killed? No reason to. Let Ollie Gordon get some snaps. Take some of the share away so he's not getting banged up by week 9 and then tearing his ACL out all next year when you actually have a little bit of a shot with something that you put together. I got a Kool-Aid. Purdy. Jaden. Such a sick design. Oh, my goodness. This looks smexy as all get out. What is this? 60 out of 275. Tutton for the Jaguars. Eyes. Keep your eyes on this guy. Matt and Cam. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. We got another one? A T-Law refractor. Dude, I think Tutton can be a lot better than people expect. They traded away their backup last year, who a lot of people thought had potential to the Eagles. And then they let Etienne walk. So it's the Brayshawn Tutton toe. Brayshawn Tulin. I don't know how to say his first name. Look at that. Conductors T-Law and a Malachi Moore for the Jets. Sharp cards out of Resurgence, man. Such a fun rip. Such a great set. All right, we got 2 boxes left tonight. Again, if you guys want to donate to overtime, we just got 2 OT donos as of now. Again, we always need a few to like put them together, so not 2 or 3 people are covering overtime for everybody. However, if you do donate to overtime tonight, we do not put it together. I will make sure those guys get their hobby packs because they are keeping a great part of Cam's cards alive and a part of the main scene. If you guys haven't got your bids in for Wednesday, we got 2 more boxes. Oh, I can breathe. I took that. Oh, I can breathe. Oh, we're doing some test words before we see my nose starts gushing again. If you got your bids in for Wednesday, fellas, get them on in. I mean, I can't stress enough that the Plinko giveaway game is absolutely insane. If it's confusing, feel free to ask. Happy to explain because you can win some awesome prizes. You can put a bid down for a $20 team and go home with a $70 prize. Easily. You can go home with the Zion card case in the middle. It's worth $100. You can get a burger. You can get a burger. And all that fun stuff. We do have some new stuff coming to the board here very, very soon. Been a busy week, so I haven't had a chance to kind of work on it. But I got some stuff in the Nationals that we're going to have exclusively on the board. We got some other stuff as well that we're going to replace and move in and move out. Just keep the board fresh so nobody's stacking like the same 20 prizes over and over and over again because that wouldn't be as fun. But if you keep it fresh, it's always nice to be winning new things. Friends, we're doing Topps Chrome. Guess team for the first rookie. Don't forget about the buyback program because the odds for the MVP right now are all over the place. PCA and Otani are at it. Judge is out after the broken rib. I think was it rib? Can't remember what he did. He did something like that. First rookie, fellas. Topps Chrome is up our second half of this box tonight. Guess 18 for the first rook. And then we'll get ripping into it. And we got Donruss to close her down tonight. Somebody's getting their bids in for some Blinko. Getting the bids in the Inception. Going down for a Wednesday. That's my man, Evan. Evan, I appreciate it, brother. No way. No way. Brandon, how you been, dog? It's been forever, dude. Hope you've been well. Just disappeared on me. You could have, you could have been abducted by aliens and I wouldn't have known. Hope you've been well, man. Fellas, first rookie. Here we go. Here we go. Let's rock. Ooh. That gold, maybe? Trent Grisham. First rookie, Brewers. Free pack winners. Out of 50 gold for the Mariners. That's out. Cole Young, 10 out of 50 on the rookie gold. How about it, Mariners? Al, there we go. Al, kind of cooking tonight, my man. Oh, what a night, Brandon, for you to come in and say that. Oh, holy smokes. Tonight is it has been, it has been Steve Harvey night, if you didn't know. Well, I mean, that is so funny. Free pack, Matt. Oh, no, Ollie. Ollie with the free pack. Ollie, you are on I saw your name on the list tonight. Ollie, where are you at on there you are. Spurs. Ollie, free pack winner. Got one heading your way. Oh, really? Hey, Scout, what can you tell me about Cole Young, the rookie for the Mariners? Well, congratulations on getting married, by the way, Brandon. I didn't even say that before I started to just tie into the stream. J-Rod Mariners. Mason Miller with the cannon. Purple. Corbin Burns. D-backs. Some more unpaid magic. Pat, I think every team you picked up on the unpaid tonight is hit in some way, form, or fashion. Let's ride, brother. Out of 75, and a Christian Moore for the Angels. Cole Young is a great one to talk about. Here's the rundown. The player, 22 years old. I've gotten to the point where now players that I'm collecting are younger than me, and it's so weird. That 6 year span flies by where you're 20 and all of a sudden you're like almost 30. Everybody calls you Unk. Well, in his debut, he had a walk-off RBI, the first man to ever do that in their first. Oh, that's sick. Okay, so he's hitting a little weak, but he's a rookie, you know? His average ain't terrible. I mean, it's not great. It's good. It's all right. It's all right. I'll say it's all right. 4 home runs, so we need to improve that. 4 home runs, we could get up in 77 games. But yeah, he might just be a home run hitter, you know? He might be an Ichiro. Brian Wu, Juan Soto, TJ Rumfield, how about Taylor Walls? I should have stuck with my Mariners. Yeah, beautiful gold. We got Matt Chapman, Harry Ford, James Wood on our fracture, and Jack Dreyer. Anything cool you been up to, Brandon? Other than being married? Zach Neto, Silver, Bryce Harper, Cal Raleigh. What's Cal Raleigh doing this year, friends? Has he been good? Like, he was almost MVP last year for Chrome Update, for the MVP buyback. Has he just fallen off a cliff? See, Postal's thinking ahead of me. Brett Beatty, I love it. Marcus Simeon. Chorio and a Zach Maxwell. Big boy pulled his autograph last night, by the way. Big Maxwell for the Reds. Love it. Keys DJ Kafis. Refractor, Sandy. Bryce Harper, refractor. And a Nico Horner for the Cubbies. Ooh. What? How did that? He was almost MVP last year. Hitting 162. Cole Young's better than him right now. Benny. Oh my goodness. Arizona. How about a D-backs unpaid magic for Mr. OTP? I don't even know what it is. I just know it's rare as I'll get out. I'm going to keep it a buck. I ain't going to act like I know what I'm talking about when I don't, because I don't. Dude, this is incredible. WST11. Hey, Scout, what would a card out of 2026 Topps Chrome with the card number being WST-11 Corbin Carroll be? Oh my goodness. Fellas, that is so sick. That looks like it should be at a finest. That is so sick. Oh my goodness. Corbin Carroll. Bro. Why not? Hashtag why not? Shout out Russell Westbrook on the why not. Oh my goodness. That's sick. Tell me Scout heard me. Hey, Scout, what would a card from 2026 Topps Chrome with the card number being WST-11 from Corbin Carroll be? WST, what would the name of that card be? What would that be? Wild Style? No, so starts the diamond. Wild Style. I think that's what it is because I've got it pinged on the. It's on the break sheet as Wild Style. That is so sick. Pat, you're cleaning the floor tonight, man. Congratulations. Congratulations to little CJ, or not Kyle Karos. I'm sorry, not CJ Kafis. For the Rockies right there. Little Rocky love. That is sick. Hey, Scout, what are the odds of pulling a Wild Style from 2026 Topps Chrome Hobby Boxes? Hey, Scout, what are the odds of pulling a... I'm struggling. Struggling over here, friends. Hey, Scout, what are the odds of pulling a Wild Style from 2026 Topps Chrome Hobby Boxes? Cam Schiller, nice one, Yankees. I hate the Yankees, but that's a nice one. Byron Buxton refractor. How about an Edwin Diaz and a Cal Raleigh? 1 every 46. I honestly, the way that thing looked out, I thought it was going to be way more rare than that. Wild Style, 1 every 46. And again, Scout could be wrong. He said it was accurate to pack odds, but that's a sick card, man. I would not mind completing the set of the Wild Styles. Yeah, they're pretty. I mean, D-backs for $10. I think after all in, I think that's where they were at for the Final Four. So right there, spots covered. That's cool. Not that that's what it's about. Not for the record. I do not. That's not what it's about when it comes to collecting. But play the numbers every now and then. We talk about them. J-Rod, Max Scherzer, Wilson Contreras, and a Brady House for the Nationals. Very cool, man. That is a sick design. That is a very fun one to purchase and build the set of. Or at least get your favorite player up, throw it in a Zion mag, and keep it in the collection, or your favorite rookie. Because that's one of the cards. I was talking about this with Tyler the other day. In a couple years, people will forget it existed as a common insert or whatever it is, and it will go up in value. The red, white, and blues of Prism CeeLo packs back in the day, they were nothing. They were like $3 back in the day. A Jamar Chase or any of those guys are like $20-30 now. Ungraded, raw. Ungraded and raw. Back in the day, $5. Lower than that probably, because everybody saw them in every pack they opened. So everybody was like, I don't want one, I have one. Now people forget that they were common. They're like, oh, I want one. There you go. It's as long as the card looks good, it goes up. Not always. I mean, not always, but like, yeah. Orange pulsars, orange lasers, and velocities from 2020 Prism are worth so much more than what they were back then, even during the hype. It's crazy. It's so weird. And again, and not with everything, but you know what I'm saying. All right, Donruss is up. The last box of the night. Right now, fellas, we just have overtime from 2 people. We would need probably at least like another, I would say 1 or 2 overtime donations to put together overtime tonight. No matter what, though, Matt and Pat are getting hobby packs for their overtime donations tonight for $40. If you would like to donate, you're more than welcome to. This is our last box. Plinko will be coming up after this or after overtime if we do rally for some overtime time. Remember, on Saturdays, every $40 to overtime does get you a free hobby pack. If you haven't got your bids in for Wednesday, fellas, there's no better time to do so. Link is going to show up here in the YouTube chat. Right there, bada bang, bada boom. Get your bids in for Wednesday. Plinko chips coming up after the break, and then we'll recap. All right, friends. First, what did we get? How many autos did we pull last night? Do you guys remember? Was it? I don't think we got 3. I think it was 1 or 2. So we're gonna go first autograph here. And if the autograph is a college or NIL spot, what we'll do is we'll count the next numbered card that we pull for the giveaway. Because you can't guess college or NIL. You're just going to guess the NBA team that you think gets it. Yeah, you get it. It makes sense. Chat, I have a question as well. For football, NFL, what is y'all's favorite network or program? What am I from the 60s? What is your favorite broadcast network for a football game? NFL. You guys, Amazon Prime? Are you Peacock or NBC, CBS, Fox? What do you guys watch for football? Fox, Red Zone? I like Red Zone. I like Red Zone. One of my favorites. This is another little thing I built. I love Prime. They do that next gen thing. You can watch it next gen where they got the angle behind the quarterback. You can see the routes. You can see the potential blitzers. I love it. However, I'm always breaking on Thursday nights. Not complaining in the slightest. I love what I do, and I'll never complain a day in the life doing this. However, I do miss out on that. I love that style of game, though. And I don't get to really watch it a bunch. So what I did, I made an app that for every game I'm watching, it will give me the analytics as if I'm watching it on Prime. It will show me the route concepts the teams are running, the shell, the blitz, what the team's doing, what situations and the percentages, what to look for, what route to look for, what player to look for in this play, in third and short, the percentage of the game to win. It's sick. It is sick. I say all that, and Pat, Troy and Buck are really good. Kayla Houston, Yannick Conan Niederhauser. Dude, Ludacris is in everything. That's going to be a giveaway at a 125. Ludacris. The Ludacris cast. The Manning cast, I'm either really into or I really hate it. No in between. None. You know what I mean? I either hate it or I love it. I got a Rocco. Giannis Silver. Oh, this guy just can't be stopped for the Bulls. Chicago, Jaddy. What a signature. Noah with a curly Q on it. Cracked ice out of 25. There we go. Meta World Peace. Whoop. And Magic Johnson. If it's not Amazon Prime, though, I do enjoy Sunday Night Football. That's the best one. I like that over ESPN, too. That's probably my my other go-to. I was trying to see if I could show you guys the app, but I don't know if I don't have any games on it. I don't have any rewinds on it. Am I blind? There we go. I haven't set up the replay thing yet. But it shows all of the games that are on, and you can select it, and that will focus the computer, because it runs on the computer, but then I have an app that sends it over to my phone, so I don't have to be on my computer. And then it will break down play by play what to look for on every single snap, what teams do in certain situations, what defenses they run, if they blitz a lot in that situation. So like this are the games that are loaded up for Thursday. It already has the Carolina game, but you click on it and then like it will literally in live time tell you what to look for in the game and break down the coverages, the matchups, the shell, the coverage, and all like what they've done in the game, what's not working. I like to watch the chess game within the chess game of football sometimes. That's a lot of fun to pay attention to, and it's I don't know. I miss not getting to watch it on Prime all the time. Jalen Stewart. Marcus Smart is now. Wait, what? Since when? The animated stuff is crazy. Like the SpongeBob, no Pinda, nice one. Magic, Cannon Catchings, Mike Bibby. Oh, dude, Lindenberg for the. Oh my goodness, Yang on the zero gravity out of 75 for the Warriors. When did Marcus Smart become a Rocket? Now, what is the exact dilemma? Oklahoma State, Baylor? Is that what it is? Yang. Nice one, Yang. Jim Calhoun. Joe Johnson. Don't disrespect ISO Joe. Guy was a bucket. What did Marcus Smart do? I'm trying to think what Marcus Smart did to the Baylor. Did he knock him out? No, they didn't match him in the tournament, did they? I'm missing something here, Pat. Fill me in. I need to give this away here in a minute. Give me a downtown. Honestly, the Inside the NBA could call anything. I'd watch it. They're great. Morgan Shelley. I'm glad they got over to ESPN. It still like worked out a deal with Turner. Yeah, no, he's like a Pat Bev. You love him on your team, but you hate him on the other team, you know? Nice. Oh my goodness, Pelicans out of 149. Dude, both of these guys are incredible. Same class for the Pelicans. Jeremiah Fears, Boomer Sooner out of Oklahoma. And a Derek Queen for the Pelicans. Mr. OTP. Unpaid Magic. He's rolling tonight. He's rolling. Yeah, I feel that. On the Marcus Smart thing. Olivia Miles. Oh my goodness, we have another gold in this pack. Michaela Williams. Oh, come on. Come on the edge comb. Come on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 76ers, Matt. Matt, I don't know if you know what that is. Matt. Let's go. Hey! Come on. Matt, I believe you. I saw you grab the Sixers tonight on one bid, and I was like, that is a phenomenal scoop because that is one of the best ones out there tonight. The 76ers. They had the chance at Tyrese Maxey. They didn't hit. We weren't worried about that. They had the chance at McCain. They get the VJ Edgecombe. He's in everything. VJ Edgecombe. 9 out of 10 true gold auto. I can't make it up. This is one of the best cards you can pull in the product other than Downtowns. Autograph-wise, out of Donruss, I don't believe there's much better of a hit. I really like product-wide, just speaking on autographs. The only thing better would be like a number 7 because he's 77, or a 1-of-1 autograph, or a 1-of-1 or out of 5. I'm not kidding. I don't believe. Yeah. Who'd be a better rookie other than the main two? And I'm blank. I want to say Kalkbrenner, but it's not Kalkbrenner. Cooper Flagg and Colin Knippel. It's not. That is, other than like a downtown that's in, that is one of the best hits in the entire product. Like out of the entire print run. I'm not even exaggerating. That is incredible. That is so spectacularly awesome. Holy smokes. Jerry McCain and Joakim Noah. That is huge. I mean, huge. Oh my goodness. VJ Edgecombe. Oh my goodness. And it's even better now because LeBum is chasing rings and joined their team on a minimum deal because he wants to try and get a ring and chase the greatest player, Jordan. Did I hate on LeBron enough there? I don't know if I did. And so now LeBron, who's still a great player, I'm going to respect the greatness, joins an already championship team that robbed Jaylen Brown of the Celtics because Jaylen Brown didn't want to be the number one guy. So now they trade a bum Paul George away, who's old and not the same guy, for Jaylen Brown. Maxey has came into his own over the last 2 years to become a superstar. Embiid doesn't even need to play on the team, and they can win a championship if they really got going. And then you have a second-year guy in VJ Edgecombe who found his footing and kicked Jared McCain off the team. He was that good. And Jared McCain's a great player. That's incredible. That's incredible. VJ Edgecombe head into the Sixers tonight. Spectacular. Spectacular. If you guys got the 76ers for the free pack, you're a winner. Norchad or Mir. Fudd. Silver Clyde Drexler. What a pack, by the way. Fears, a yellow queen, a gold VJ Edgecombe. Oh my goodness. How about a Pate on the a little color match for the Knicks out of 175. Who my Knicks tonight? Jaddy. Back-to-back Knicks. Knights have gotten color matches on the orange, fellas. That's awesome. Lynn Sanity last night on the Dink Pate tonight. Elijah, Grant Hill, and a Mike Bibby. My goodness, that is awesome. That is so cool. VJ Edgecombe, 9 out of 10 on the auto. Spectacular. Spectacular. Now give me a downtown in the same box. Now give me a downtown in the same half hobby. Come on. Where you got? Jameer Watkins, I'm sorry. Caden House. Trey Johnson out of 65 for the Wizards. Jaddy on the unpaid Magic. He is a Longhorn, but the Wizards are about 3 years out from being an insane team. I mean, they got the number 2 overall pick. They got AJ from BYU. He's going to be a beast. They had Trey Johnson last year. They get Alexander Sarr, Keyshawn George. Their team is going to be the Thunder in the East. I'm not exaggerating. I don't think that's an overstatement much either. I think AJ has every bit the chance to be one of the, he's going to be spectacular. The dude can get buckets. He just gets buckets. Gary Payton on the silver. Nick Van Exel, RJ Davis, and they have Trey Young and Anthony Davis right now. Now, don't be wrong. Both those guys are day-to-day players, but John Morant, you add that around a young core of like 5 lottery picks that are all trending towards actually being a pick, the Wizards are going to be absolutely scary. They are going to be absolutely some wagon team out of the East every year. We've got... What do we have? Okay, little mojo. Hugo, I like that. Elijah Arenas. How about a Kalkbrenner on the silver? Beautiful Hornets. RJ Davis. Little mojo. Jacoby Walter for the Toronto Blue Jays at a 125 and a Walter Clayton for the Jazz. Mike, unpaid Magic. There we go. Nice Walter Clayton out of Florida University. We got Mika Murian. I probably butchered that one. And a Steve Nash. I would love a good Steve Nash card. I would love a Steve Nash card. Fellas, before we do our Plinko, does anybody else want to donate to overtime, or do we want to call it there? We just had the 2 tonight. I don't want to do just the 2 for tonight and make them cover overtime for all the people in here tonight. We got to give away the Ludicrous. If we don't get any more, what we'll do is I'll make sure OTP and Matt get a hobby pack for their donation, but I'll refund it to the brothers. Dude, they're everywhere tonight. Baylor basketball has had their presence in the break for sure. I mean, Missy and VJ alone is crazy to get 2 autographs of Baylor alumni in the NBA in the same night. That's crazy. Let me randomize the Ludicrous off here real quick. I have my team selector. This is my randomization tool that I made. It's going to go to the... Just going to keep clicking. All right, it's on the screen. Whoever gets it, bang! The Milwaukee Bucks are taking home the Ludicrous. All right, here's what we're going to do, fellas. We're going to do our Plinko game. I didn't hear anybody say anything. Where'd my Sharpie go? Who took my Sharpie, man? This is bull crap.
Do I got any extra ones in here? I don't. Okay. Well, I have to write on with blue tape.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a Plinko board set up. We get OTP and Matt down for hobby packs. Okay, put that right over there. Fellas, Plinko's gonna, if you guys haven't got your bids in yet, man, there really is not a better giveaway game on the face of the planet running in the breaks nightly. We're gonna set a cutoff time, so if you want to get some final bids in, you are more than welcome to. We're gonna do these for the Wednesday night auctions. We're gonna set the cutoff time to 11:48 p.m. right there. So that gives, 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes to get your bids in. I'm gonna send the link to the eBay in the chat. Again, we have some spectacular breaks next week, man. I want to talk about it a lot, but I don't want to seem like I'm sitting here trying to advertise them. We just have some monster breaks coming up next week because we're kicking off big early in the week. And then we got release day stuff, and it all just lines up perfect for an absolutely nuclear week next week. And of course, we still got tomorrow night on Discord. Still got tomorrow night on Discord. If you want to check those out, hop in the Discord, !Discord to join. We'd love to have you. 3 breaks tomorrow night. NFL, MLB, and hockey going down tomorrow. All right, chat, you got about, how much time we got left? And again, all the results of tonight's prizes can be found on the Duck website. You'll have 24 hours to claim them. Again, if you want to get them in this week's package, please claim them as soon as possible by the end of tonight's break. If you can't, don't worry about it. We'll make sure we get them in the next package. But everything that we ship, I need to have everything written down by about 1 a.m. tonight. There's the Duck website. It's also linked in the chat, so you don't have to worry about missing out on any of your prizes. 24 hours to claim them. Yeah, by Messenger, Twitter, Facebook, and of Discord. Just message me on any of those platforms. And again, you can get your bids in super early. I know some people already got some bids in for Thursday. Those auctions just went live tonight. You can get your bids in at that point, or you can get them in however you want to do it. However you want to do it. Some people wait till the night of. Some people wait till the final 2 minutes to get their bids in. Truly, however you see fit is the best way to do it. All right, we're getting close. We're getting close. Where are we at? All right, 30 seconds, my friends. 30 seconds, and then it's going to scan the eBay page, and it's going to take all the top bidder IDs. Any bids placed after that will not count. And then we'll recap off tonight's break. Don't forget about tomorrow night, my friends. We got NFL, MLB, and hockey. Those will break at 6:30 p.m. Central as long as we get them filled up on time. They'll be open to offers. Again, when it comes to offers, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I know you're not trying to hurt my feelings. Don't take anything personal with offers. Type out your teams completely. If you're going to get your feelings hurt, don't make an offer. Nobody gets their feelings hurt, but I've had to have them before, so I feel like I have to say it just to prevent it from happening again. Fellas, here we go. Here we go. 34 chips coming on down for a Wednesday. Friends, best of luck. Good luck, everybody. 34 chips on their way down the board for a wonderful Wednesday. Kai getting out wide for a hobby pack. Boise, here we go. Matt, Boise, glad to have you back in the breaks, man. I'm glad to have you in the breaks. Not back in the breaks. Glad to have you in the breaks, man. Here comes Matt, Kenny, Matt, and Boise on their way down the board. Matt getting out wide for a card stand. Matt into the big box. Brandon. Oh my gosh, Evan, I thought you had it out wide for a minute. Here comes Mr. OTP down to the duck race. Matt and Matt, followed by Matt and Boise on their way down the board. Matt's out wide. Matt's got a Discord coupon for up to 50% off. Matt, you can't combine that with offers, but if you want to get a team tonight or claim a team tonight, you're more than welcome to, and use that, or you can save it for next week. Matt, here we go. Down the board. Let's get out wide, fellas. We got 9 more left in the queue. Can we get some gold winners? Brandon. Oh, he started out really. Brandon. Oh, my goodness, Brandon. Brandon, you were as close as anybody's been in a minute. Can he get in the big box? Can he get in the big box? Matt, to some Zions, and Evan with a hobby pack to close it off on a Plinko giveaway game tonight. I'm going to save these desktop. I'm going to push these live. All right, those are going to be live on the Duck Derby website, linked in the chat.
here in a few minutes. Remember, you have 24 hours to claim your prize. And let's recap off tonight, my friends. 24 hours to claim your prizes. Please don't claim them here in the YouTube chat. Just shoot me a quick message of whatever you want. If it's a hobby pack, let me know what sport. If it's a customizable card stand, you don't have to get that in for shipping. If you got your Zion mags, claim your Zion mags. Whatever you got to do, man, just shoot me a message. We can sort it out. I'll be up for plenty longer. Plenty longer. And then Pat and Matt, I appreciate you guys rallying some OT tonight. I will send you guys a refund on that. And then I got you guys down for a hobby pack as well. Got you down for a hobby pack as well. All right. Look at that 101, man. What a night. What sick cards tonight, friends. Awesome. Great podium, too. Podium is stacked to the brim. Oh, one of my photogenics got put upside down. Got it. Oh, yeah, we're off the screen. We're easily off the screen. Oh, and the coupon, the 50% off Discord coupon. You can't combine it with offers or already made discounts, but you can use it as a way to kind of grab a team before anybody else can at a better deal. Let's recap it off, friends. Wow, what a stack. What a stack. What an absolute stack on the board. Bobby, Kyle, Bryce, Song, goal. Dude, so many goals this week out of 10. RJ Harvey, Wiseman Red, Richards, TJ, Mo Bala on the orange, Sharp, Christian Walker, CJ Abrams out of 99, Taylor Williams, Henry, Thero, Cat, York, Dylan Cruz, Valanciunas. We got one more fumble, Josh Green. We've got Joey Votto, Augustin Ramirez. Yours for the taking, Vlad Guerrero, Trey Amos, Ashton Jeanty out of 75, Jalen Williams. Let's go Thunder. Jace Richardson, Kalani Ware, Yang Hansen, Julian Phillips, Marcelo, Rocker, Savion, Crosby. Let me see if it's got a mistake. Should be live now. Should be live right now. It might have just been refreshing as you were. Okay. Yeah. It was. I think it was pushing it live as you were like just after you'd refreshed it. Dyke, Vasil, Mo Bamba, Kim, Chip, Albert Pujols, Roche, Cole, Sagasi, Logan Henderson, Missy on the auto, Clifford, Rocker, Roman, Judkins color match. So many sick hits tonight, man. I love it. A-Rod, where's the needle? Savage. Dylan Sampson out of 40. That was a bad joke. I just stole Pat's joke. I should be shamed for that. That's on me. I got to be better. Out of 35, Greg Rousseau. Pedro Leon, Astros on the auto. Concentration. Matt Olson. Cam Ward. Nice one. Malachi, Curry, Brunny, Connect, Jonah, Austin, Alex Gordon, Jeanty, Terrence Ferguson, Josh Allen, Savion. Giannis had multiple appearances tonight. Matt Chapman, Donna, Dylan Cruz, Castillo, Cam Ward again, Jim Everett Mojo, Ryan Kalkbrenner, Matt Shaw, Luke Keishel, Simpson, Mike, Travis Bazana, Jalen Lane. We had Asar Thompson, Chase DeLauder on the red. Don't mind if we do JoJo Parker silver. Just a beauty. Chorio, Witherspoon, Leo, Bubba, Eldridge, Braden Montgomery, Billy Carlson, Cam Canarelli, Tyler Beck, LeBron James, international exclusive parallel, Robert Williams, Condon, Savage, Crooks, Aloy, Colson Montgomery out of 25 cracked ice, Spirote, Caminetti, Ewers, Toll, 1 of 1, gold vinyl, Spencer Jones, what an absolute Goliath, Durangelo. I mean, literally, I don't think I can stress this more than what I did. I'm fighting a headache, so I didn't want to scream too hard. This is literally one of the best cards in the entire product. Like, I don't know how it is. Whoa. I'm trying to think what is better out of Donruss. The downtown, what's the other case hit? No. A Peacock? Maybe? No. I'm taking the gold auto over a Peacock. That's insane. Jeremiah Fears,
Noah on the cracked ice at a 25. We had a Harp. We had a J-Rod, a Brady, a Cole Young to 50. Mike Evans at a 39. Trey Harris, Jacory, Crosskey, Merritt, Hallie, Strother, Luke, Bo, Tedero. Maybe I'm not thinking of every player in that Donruss. Maybe they got like a LeBron James out of us or something crazy, but I mean, that's insane. Brock Porter out of 25. Cam Canarelli, Trey Savage. I love the Corbin Carroll. We'll throw that in the podium pictures tonight. Ollie, Gunner, Loveland, Jimmy Butler, Peyton Toll, David Ortiz, Braden Montgomery, Chase DeLauder, Miggy Bomb Squad, Enrique, Tutton at a 275, Brandon Sparrow, Luther, Jalen, Pate on the orange color match, RJ, Rocco, Giannis, Byron, Sandy, Cal, Harry, Corbin Burns out of 75, TJ Rummerfield, Christian Moore, Stafford, Alfred, Xavier, out of 88, Wiseman, Derek Queen at a 149, Yellow Stars, Pinda, Hugo, Walter Clayton Unleashed, Kalkbrenner, Jacoby Walter, Trey Johnson out of 65, Omir, Lindenberg, Pink Velocity. That was out of 75. Yannick, Yang, Sklitler, Edwin, CJ, Kyle, Wood, Mason, and a Trevor Lawrence. What a great night, my friends. So many cool cards. We are back tomorrow on Discord. We live stream them here on YouTube. We'll fill them up via Discord tomorrow. Offers will open up early tomorrow morning. We got a lot of ways to go tomorrow. Again, with offers, friends, I am never against you. Never against you. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings by counter offer or anything crazy like that. I don't think anybody is, but people get offended in the weirdest ways. You know, like, he's my friend. We also are business. We got to stay in business. You know what I mean? So I got to try and get the best offer that I can. I'm not trying to run you dry or bust your balls, but it's a great way to fill breaks because we negotiate, get the best deal you possibly can, man. The more you buy, the better deal I give you. Check those out, man. We're back on eBay next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I mean, next week is Goliath. It is huge. It is incredible. All the way across football, baseball, and basketball. I can't wait for next week. I can't wait for next week as long as we're filling. But we're going to have a great time, man. Check those out. Go grab a spot in the Discord breaks. Brady, you got Bears, Angels, Ravens. Thank you, good sir. Fellas, appreciate you all being here tonight, man. Hope you guys had a great Saturday night. Have a great Sunday if I don't see you tomorrow, and I don't see you until Wednesday. Have a great start to the week. Be a light in a dark world. Make somebody smile. And I'll catch you guys in the Discord. Or tomorrow night. Go check them out. Discord, ! Discord. I'll post a link in the chat. You guys can join that. I'm going to go post some pictures of these cards in the Discord. And then I'm going to go get everybody's prizes claimed. And then wrap her up for the night. Friends, have a great night. Peace.